truck stop thunder. Sunday nights I pull you under. Flaming karma, full send glow. Motor Mouth says, let's go.
Gentlemen, welcome to the next round of the Flaming Karma Doubleheader series. It's going to be a good one here tonight, and look where we are at. North Kakalaki, Charlotte, North Carolina. Going to be a good one here tonight. America's home for racing. You got to see it all live here on Motor Mouth Broadcasting. Good evening, folks. I'm the redneck announcer, Jay Reeves. Big Jim Cunningham alongside, co-commentating and producing, getting ready to see a whale of a race, a slobber knocker. 2 races here tonight with the ARCA and the trucks. Jim, buddy, how the hell are you? We had Father's Day last weekend. Was certainly a blast. Had a great time getting to spend it with my son and my dad as well. By the way, happy Father's Day, or well, late Father's Day to you. But buddy, how the hell are you? I'm great, or I am so glad to be back.
Yeah, man, good, doing good. Good to be back with you. We've been apart for a few weeks now because of Father's Day and me moving and all that. I spent Father's Day with the wife and kid at Disney World, which I'll be doing a lot of apparently now. So, and
did you ride the Small World ride? I'm sorry. Did you ride it?
We were at we weren't there. We were at Hollywood Studios. But yeah, so I rode, did the Star Wars stuff and did so I'm old and my back's bad, and my back was bothering me from doing all this moving and stuff because that's more lifting than I've done in probably 30 years. And it's a true story. I hate to be it, but it's true. Yeah. So my back was bothering me, but I was like, I'll be fine, and I got on that rock and roller coaster, which they just switched over from Aerosmith to now it's the Muppets, and so I got.
Don't even get me started with that.
Well, it's actually it's cool though. It's fun. It's still good. But man, that thing went into that first loop, and all my weight went down on my shoulders, and yeah, and I felt that compression in my spine, man. And I'm telling you what, that's some of the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. And I didn't ride much more after that. I just I let them ride, and I just basically sat around and snacked a lot.
That's usually how it works. I
mean, nothing wrong with snacking. Snacking's good too. But yeah, no, we had a good time. I just my back was a little too tender for that. Looks like we've already missed qualifying because we were talking about Disney and Father's Day and stuff, but that's okay. We'll have the grid here soon. That's all right.
I feel bad about that.
That's all right. I mean, we hardly ever show qualifying anyway. In fact, though, we do have a minute or so left here before qualifying's over. Let's pull up the points and kind of touch on that a little bit and show where we are regarding that.
Yeah, I mean, let's see what the points look like. Obviously, we had the week off last week, and a lot of people's probably had a couple beers since then. I know I have. Flaming Karma, obviously, with the ARCA cars right here. Ryan Warp, he better figure something out because Russell Martin Jr. has caught him. Not only caught him, he has latched right on to him. They are tied, 96 points apiece. Gerald Poole sitting 9 points back from them at 87, sitting in third. Mike Burgess, Andrew Cowart, that's the top five as they are. 14 points separate them in the points. Then obviously Linder, Crystal, Joe Conan, Joseph Essenberg, and Edgar Schuler. That's the top 10 as they run. A couple of these guys, though, Jim, they were here, they were running, and then all of a sudden it's like they took a week or so off. That's what happens when you take a week off. I know the Essenbergs, they took a week off or whatever, and they lost their place in line, so to speak.
Yeah.
They dropped back. You were up there kind of top of the points, and all of a sudden you take a week off and you, boom, go straight to the floor.
We do have 2 drop weeks this season, so in the end, that allows you to do life things that pop up and get in the way, and it doesn't kill your chance at a championship. Makes it a little tougher when you miss a week, because then you don't have the option of just having a bad week, which sometimes happens as well. But it certainly will certainly will give you a chance to do the things that you need to do. We got old Rump Shaker here. I don't know, that name has stuck now. I don't even know. And I'm going to go to a camera angle that I never, ever use.
Don't go to the rump.
No, there we go. Look, I did right off the bat. No, what I really wanted to do, though, was I wanted to show this logo he's got on the hood here. If I can get control of this camera, I'm not sure that I can. And apparently I cannot. I'll eventually figure out how to do this. I'm slow, but let's see if I can make this work. Maybe not.
Let's see what we got. I mean, he's got all kinds of stuff on there. And how about that right there?
So
that is what we're looking at. Yeah.
So what that is, by the way, that's a great looking label. That is one of the Navy Joe coffee labels, the Gunner's Mate Brew. And we're going to possibly have an interview with the owner of Navy Joe Coffee in between the 2 races. And so we're going to talk to him about that and about his company and all of that and his involvement with Flame and Karma. But I saw that logo this week as we watch Rump Shaker shaking it right into the wall there. We did. But I wanted to show that logo because I love them old pinup girl looks. I'm a big fan of that, like World War II pinup girl stuff. So, I wanted to show that one. But, what? Is that funny that I like the pinup girl look?
No, I'm thrown off on all this right here. You got me. You had me rolling when he said he threw his rump shaker up into the wall.
He did. He rump shaker right into the wall. That's what he did, Look, at his age, man, he shouldn't be shaking anything. He's going to throw something out permanent at some point in time. You got to be careful when you're his age out there trying to shake it like that. Like me getting on that damn roller coaster. What was I thinking?
Well, I'll be there one day. I will be there one day. It's going to be a little while, but
don't believe for a second that once I recover from this moving and lifting boxes and stuff that I won't be right back there riding a roller coaster again, because I'm still a big giant kid. I mean, I was all right. It just it kind of surprised me more than anything else. I wasn't expecting it, but it was I love going upside down on them roller coasters as much as I like watching a race car go upside down, and we do give them the warning and do the roll bar shot and all that. There's a reason for that. I like that stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, good stuff, obviously, as we're getting ready here for Charlotte here tonight. And I will real quick, I will say this. If there is a possibility at any point during at least this ARCA race, I do want to apologize for there's a possibility that you may hear Cheryl Crow Real Gone going on in the background. Just so you know, we've got all kinds of racing going on here at least. We got obviously the Flaming Karma Sunday night doubleheaders right here with ARCA Series, and we got Lightning McQueen and cars going on right there in the back TV here in the living room. So we got it all right here, Jim. We're racing here tonight.
Well, that's what we do. We immerse ourselves in racing. That's what we do. We are immersed in racing.
Yeah, I mean, we love it. That's what it's all about.
Just wait till you get to go spend some time at the resort that's got the big Lightning McQueen cars and stuff out there that your kid can crawl all over and inside of, and Tomater and all that.
Well, here's the thing, though, Jim. I've talked about that before. That's out in California.
No. They've got a hotel at
that's right.
in Florida that I think it's the Art of Animation Hotel, I believe it's called, and they have a whole cars area there with several of the characters and the whole Radiator Springs deal and all that.
I forgot all about that. You are absolutely correct. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll talk about all that after we get done with all this right here. We might talk about it a little bit later on that. But let's get the grid lined up here tonight for week 5 here at Charlotte. Stephen Ledner and Timothy Miller Sr., they're going to be on the front row. A couple of bow ties up here. Most of the field bow ties. We'll say real quick, spoiler alert, no Fords in the field. 3 Toyotas, the rest of them are Chevys.
I don't know what's has gone wrong in the world that people hate on Fords like that now.
I don't hate on them, but I just can't believe nobody wanted to drop.
Me either.
Point leader, tied with the point lead so far. He's been the point leader, but he's tied right now. Ryan Warp and Andrew Cowart with a 556. Obviously, Flaming Karma's area code. They'll be making up row number 2. Row 3, John Schmutz. And the other driver that's tied, obviously with Ryan Warp for the point lead, coming in tonight, Russ Martin Jr. He'll be rolled off from P6 outside of row number 3. William Hawker. I thought it was Hawker, but yes. William Hawker and Joseph Essenberg. He's back. He's rolled off for P8. We may need to go ahead and go through this kind of quick, Jim. Pace lights is out. Gerald Poole, third in the points, coming in tonight. John Berry, a couple of Chevys. They're going to make up row number 5. Row 6, Nicole Crystal, talked about her earlier on. And Timothy St. Jean still rocking the Fallout paint scheme back there in row 6. Shane Hatfield, Joseph Coden back there in row number 7. Right behind him in row number 8, and Drew Schuler, Gerard Essenberg. And then right behind him, shotgun on the field, is Mike Burgess and Mr. Rump Shaker himself, Mr. John White. Well, Jim, unless they throw, and they're going to throw it another lap, I really don't think they will. Pace lights is out, so they're going to rock and roll, and damn if they ain't. Pace car's off. Ladies and gentlemen, hit the like, hit the subscribe. We're back at it here at Motormouth Broadcasting with a Flaming Karma Sunday night doubleheader series.
Let's crank it up.
Joe Coffee? Yeah, damn right. Let's crank it up as we're back at it, Jim. And up front, Ryan Warp trying to get on out of here and secure the championship point lead coming out of Charlotte. Tied up with Russ Martin Jr. right now, Jim, but he's down the inside. But pole sitter Stephen Linder does not want to give that spot up. Miller Sr., though, Miller actually slid back. He's in a battle with Andrew Cowart back there for the 3rd spot. Ryan Warp on the inside, though. He's still trying to see if he can get a little something going right here with Stephen Linder for the lead.
Yeah, good battle so far. I mean, they have pretty much stayed side by side here for the first 4 laps. And, you know, I have to say, I think I spotted something out there on that Linder car. I'm going to have to go take a look. Well, that's not the one I wanted. I meant to do this one, but I ain't going to do it either. Well, I'll find it later, I guess. I could have swore he does have a Motor Mouth logo right there on the hood. So got to support him a little bit there just because of that. Give him some TV time anyway. But as we talked about that, look, that Motor Mouth logo pulls him out into the lead all by himself there. As we see, Warp is kind of dropping back here. I don't know if that's a plan or if he just wiggled or something.
I don't know exactly what's up with Warp. He might have got a little bit loose, Jim. This place, obviously, Charlotte, 1.5 miles in length.
We just had contact back here in the midfield. I think it was old, Pickle. Well, we'll leave that part alone. William Hawker. We'll leave his nickname out of it. But we do have big contact now.
Coward 556 going around, yellow lights flashing all over the place. We are under caution here early on with the ARCA Series here with Flavor Karma, and it has involved a couple of them here.
There's 3 of them.
Hawker, Essenberg in it as well, Joseph Essenberg, and the 556 Andrew Cowart. Watch it again. Damn, it looked like Cowart just comes up. This is where that door banging you were talking about, Jim, that contact that was going on. It was right there between those guys with Hawker and Cowart. And I'm not sure if Cowart showed him maybe a little bit of displeasure and wanted to come up and door bang into him, but caught him right there in the right rear. Watch it again. What happened right here? No, looked like Hawker might have come down and got him. Well, Jim, you know how this usually goes. Me and you usually see different here.
We're
so
absolutely going to disagree. That's how it goes every time. Here, let me get a good look at it. I was actually looking at something else real quick, but
I look like Hawker come down.
And I see it a little of both. My argument's always going to be the same. And let me see here. I'm going to keep it slow when I started here this time. All right, watch Coward down here when they get to the lines. He is coming up towards that line, but Hawker comes down a little bit. Honestly, that's probably a racing incident is all that really is. I mean, they were door banging, but I don't think that was anything more than a racing incident. And unfortunately there, Essenberg got caught up in it, no fault of his own whatsoever. Bunch of these boys are in pit road, but several of you leaders did not come down pit road. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if I think that's a good idea this early or not. I mean, I guess if you're not really losing that much track position, you might as well. Hawker's got a meatball flag, though. That's no good.
Well, here's the thing about that, though, Jim. I mean, you look at it. I mean, everybody pretty much from 6th on down went in. The last driver to not pit, believe it or not, it was Andrew Cowart, and he just got caught up in that wreck a second ago. 556 actually stayed out there on the racetrack. But yeah, Jim, I mean, maybe you can see it a little bit of both. I thought maybe Hawker comes down a little bit more than Cowart comes up, possibly. Like you said, Essenberg, just an innocent bystander. Jim, Charlotte, obviously, a lot of people know Charlotte. If you're a stock car racing fan, you know about Charlotte. That's obviously to the home of the Coca-Cola 600, which is run on Memorial Day weekend.
Used to be and will be the all-star race again.
Are we confirming that? Do we know?
Didn't they say that?
I have no idea, but by God, it should be.
Russ Martin has decided to go pit now. Oh, black flag. What?
He got busted. I don't know for what.
What did he get busted for? He didn't even pit.
I don't know. That sucks right there, though. If he got a black flag, got busted right here.
It's a stop and go.
Yeah, tied
but
for the point coming in tonight.
You can't serve a stop and go under caution.
I guess he's just going to take opportunity to get 4 fishes right here, I guess.
Or 2 of them anyway, I don't know. But yeah, it looks like he did get 4. But yeah, he can't serve that. What? Did he get busted speeding coming in?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you, Jim, but he'll be back there at the back of the field, which is going to be unfortunate for him. But as I mentioned, I mean, obviously the home of the Coca-Cola 600, it was the home of the Roval, which it's gone.
Thank goodness.
Thank God. Yeah, thank God. Yeah, we all hated that. It was nice when it started, and then after that, well, to be honest with you, they need to be less road courses anyway, at least my opinion.
No, stop all that now.
I'm serious.
I don't agree with that part, but because the modern day race car driver is more evolved than they used to be in the past. So I don't agree with that. But what I do agree with is the Roval sucks. Charlotte's Roval is a terrible road course. Daytona, great road course. Roval, horrible.
Back at it here tonight, Charlotte. On the oval, which is where it needs to be, up front. Lindner started on the pole. John Barry in the 14 tried to slide up here and make a little, make something happen. Timothy St. Jean, he pitted on that last lap on lap 8.
Oh, we got a big crash.
Hell of a lot of them. Nicole Crystal looked like she got involved. Hetfield got involved as well. Caution is out. Hawker looked like he was involved as well in the 90. He immediately towed and went back to the pits. A number of drivers, Russ Martin Jr. possibly got involved as well. Rump shaker back there as well. One more look.
So three wide.
Tell the tale. You see Hawker. Yeah, we're 3 wide. Hawker down the bottom.
He come up that time.
Hatfield comes down.
No, what? Jake. Dude,
come on.
Am I going to have to pay you more so you can go get some glasses? Because you're blind. You are blind as a bat. Look at that.
Look. Go back and watch. Watch this 48 in this lime green. Watch what he does.
I'm watching. Well, okay, they both were going in again. Okay. I did see it that time. Okay. I love arguing with you too, but on that one I have to give you, that was another 50-50 deal, I have to say. But let's just say, I'm not going to say Hawker's nickname, but we'll just call him Pickled Richard. That's his nickname. Pickle Richard.
See this. He's in a hell of a pickle after all the accidents he's got.
I don't know. Yeah, and was certainly at least a small portion of both of them. So yeah,
for sure.
You know,
yeah.
At this point, he's not going to have. He's going to spend some time now. I got a feeling working on that car.
Yeah, it's gonna take a little while for him to get himself lined up and try to get going. And,
so everybody has pitted, with the exception now of Timothy Miller Sr.
Yeah, so that's gonna be interesting right there for Miller Sr. Why he is yet to make that pit stop. I'm not.
Well,
sure.
We're only 12 laps in. I don't know that the tires are tortured at this point. We've had 2 cautions. I don't know. The thing is, if it gets on an extended fuel run from here, that's when it becomes a problem, because then he's going to be out of cycle big time. But if we get a caution in the next, 10 to 15 laps or so, we should be okay. If we look here at the telemetry for him, he's sitting on about a half tank of fuel right now. So that's probably not the smartest idea in the world. We'll see how it works out for him, but I would say that he probably should have pitted there. We'll see how that works. Maybe the track position will serve him well. Maybe he's just trying to stay out of that chaos that's going on in the back right now.
That's a damn good possibility, honestly, Jim. I mean, there is a lot of chaos going on back there. So
I mean, we're 13 laps in this race, and we've had 2 cautions mid-pack back. So, and we ran the first 6 laps without a caution. So we've had 2 in a 7-lap stretch here or so. I do like that Fallout paint scheme.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean,
you watched the show?
Right there, I do very much.
Yeah, me too. I like
watch
it.
every single episode, dude. It is, dude, the whole deal with the Fallout and I mean, just something has always kind of clicked with me. The very first time that I actually played any of the Fallout games, and this right here is going to piss a lot of people off when I say this, so I'm going to go ahead and say it. The first Fallout game that I played was Fallout 4.
Me
still
too.
one of the best video games ever made. I did not play the first one, the
Me
second
either.
one, or the third one. I didn't play New Vegas.
Nope.
76 sucked. We'll just throw it out there. 4 was the best one because of all the things that you could do. And in turn, that's what got me into wanting to play the games. And when I saw the TV series come out, I said, I got to watch it.
Well, see, I was the opposite. I saw the TV series, and then I had to go check the game out.
Well, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Well, yeah, I mean, it's vice versa. It's one of those vice versa things, Jim, as we're back to green. It's just one of them things that it could have went either way. The game guys could have went and said, you know what? We love the game. Let's watch the show. Could have been that the people was watching the show going, damn, this is nice. Well, let's check out let's check the games out. And then you kind of, I mean, it's one of those back and forth things. One of them things that can help the community, by far. So I mean, I'm all for it. I mean, I love the show. I really do.
Yeah,
And I'll
me
be
too.
happy to see when it comes back. Whenever it does come back, it's supposed to come back, I think, either next year or later this year. I'm not sure which one.
I think it might be the fall of this year. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's a good show for sure. If you haven't checked it out, it's pretty interesting. Don't just jump in though. You got to watch from the beginning.
Yeah, go in. What's the word I'm looking for here?
Open-minded.
Go in very open-minded. Very open-minded. You do very much want to do that because if you don't go into that right there open-minded, you are screwed.
Speaking of screwed, we got a caution here.
Now that one he come up.
Okay, that's Rump Shaker, by the way.
Yeah, Rump Shaker comes up right there. I'll call that one, Jim. I'll say that. Yeah, he come up.
All right, something is definitely wrong in the universe when we start agreeing. Yeah, he definitely did come up.
Yeah, I mean, and is that Hetfield? I'm trying to look. I'm thinking, no, excuse me, that's John Barry in the 14.
That's Barry, yeah.
Barry was trying to come up the racetrack. He was trying to get the hell away from him.
He couldn't, yeah.
Rump Shaker just comes up. So I don't know what that is about that turn 2 over there, Jim. This place is wore out. It's it's rough and it's wore out and everything. And the drivers love this place. But I just don't know what it is about that turn 2 over there.
And you see, from me, it's not. Well, now of course he obviously had to pit there.
Yeah.
But a lot of them are. So he's going to be on cycle with a lot of these guys. What's interesting is a lot of the guys that pitted on lap 8 stayed out. A lot of the guys that pitted on lap 12 pitted again. I guess they're just coming and getting a quick. No, they're all taking tires. A lot of them are. Why would you? I mean, do they have unlimited sets of tires here or what?
Well, that's what I was wondering, Jim. I mean, we've watched them a bunch and about what the guide and what the this and that and this and that and everything about the strategy and what the tires look like and all that.
Well,
obviously, Gerald Poe's always told us they have just enough to make at least a pit stop or two. Just how it stretches out, just how it goes and everything else.
The race was supposed to be a 2-stopper. It was the way it was set up. So, but now we are, we're 17 laps in here. And, some of these guys potentially have used 2 sets of tires already.
Be interesting.
Yeah.
And remember, Jim, these guys do get that fast repair available to them.
Yeah, but a lot of, several of these guys have already burned a fast repair at this point.
Oh, yeah. Hawker already burned one. Essenberg might have actually burned one as well. Yeah.
I mean, Hawker has just spent, over 4 minutes on pit road. So he's off the pace significantly there. He's a couple laps off the pace now. But, there's definitely quite a few burned faster pairs at this point. And we're still pretty early in this race.
Yeah, very early in this race as well. Jim, obviously, I do want to mention this real quick. Obviously, Frank, we're hearing a good buddy of ours, Frank.
Yes.
With Navy Joe Coffee, he's going to be joining us prior to the truck race here this evening.
Yes.
For an interview. Navy Joe Coffee got picked up, from what I understand. The sponsor for Flaming Karma Racing League is Navy Joe Coffee Company.
Yes.
With Frank Delator. So, I mean, what a add-on right there for Flaming Karma and Gerald Poole and everybody to get Navy Joe Coffee.
Well, Navy Joe has been, I was asking Gerald about this before you joined us in the broadcast booth tonight, that they have had an affiliation with each other going back 3 or 4 years. And they each owned race teams together and are not together, but they kind of worked together a little bit. And the relationship's been going on, and Navy Joe has been a part of Flamin' Karma as a sponsor now for a little over a year or more. And I can't wait to hear about Navy Joe. Frank is a lifer, a Navy retired guy. So it's going to be fun to talk with him. I'm a big fan of veterans and lifers and, all of that kind of stuff. And we showed that, the pinup girl label on the front of Rump Shaker's car, which he's done crinkled up at this point. How you gonna go crinkle up the pretty girl like that? That ain't right. Now he's on pit road having to get her worked on.
He always finds a silver lining any way he can, ladies and gentlemen. He'll be here all night, Mr. Jim Cunningham. Going at it here tonight with 21-60. Here at Charlotte. Ryan Warp down to the inside. Going to take the shot. He goes around Timothy St. G. That's the battle for the lead. Drew Schuler, a little bit of contact back there as well. Warp able to get clear, gets around St. G. Crawl out to the fallout, baby. St. G trying to run down Warp as we got a hornet's nest back here behind them.
Somebody went across the infield there a little bit. Kind of pulled a Dale Sr. there down in the grass. They called it the pass in the grass, but he never actually made a pass. That was interesting. If you ever watch that clip, they call it the pass in the grass, but he never actually passed. He was ahead of Bill Elliott when he went down there.
Yeah, ironically enough, that was here at Charlotte.
Yeah, right here. Yeah, right there. That's the exact spot where that car just went through the infield is exactly where Earnhardt did that at. Yeah, I'm just waiting for something to happen back here. They are kind of wild and crazy back here. If I'm Russ Martin here, man, I don't know that I want to be back here right now.
No, I mean, not really. I mean, you come into the night tied with the point leader of Ryan Warp. You definitely don't want to be back here in this situation. Back here with anybody at this point. You want to try to get out of here and get gone as fast as you possibly can. He's right here with Lindner in the 88. Almost ended up sliding up and getting into him. He's got Burgess right there behind him with Schwartz right there behind him as well in the 00 Toyota. Martin Jr. Old Junior, what I call him here with Flaming Karma. Old Junior trying to make something happen. He finally has enough of it, just gets out of the gas. Lets Lindner go. Now he's going to try to fight hard back as well. Martin Jr.'s got to get something going. He's got to get up here, lead him a lap, do something.
They're spinning in front.
54. Schuler gets no caution on the speedway. Now the caution comes out.
No, let's see. I think there was more involved in this than just Schuler losing it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. He came right down on top of that 12 car, didn't even see it.
Joseph Conan in the 12, just come straight across. Leonard actually gets a little bit of a love tap from Barry. Gets hit in the back bumper. Almost sends him around. He's able to straighten it out. Just a little bit of a bumper tag right there. But Schuler did,
yeah, he
it
just
looked like he did pretty damn good, to be honest with you. But yeah, he come down, he tried to clear himself. It didn't work.
I don't think he had any idea that 12 was down there at all. He was going straight to the bottom.
Yeah, but he was full sending it. Conan kind of took him off guard, honestly, Jim. He sends that sucker in there. He had damn near his tires on the apron. He was going there, whether he liked it or not. And I guess Schuler maybe tried to put the block on him. He was just too late and ended up sending himself up in the fence.
I tell you what, almost all of them are pitting now.
Yep, 3 of them look like they stay. 4 of them stays
4.
out. Essenberg, last one, Burgess, Berry, Miller, and Essenberg, they stay out. Everybody else jumping on down
Shane
road.
Hatfield has got a black flag. That is probably a pit road speeding violation, would be my guess. Just a speculation, but I think that would be my guess that that's what that is.
Now, why did he do that?
You gotta hate that when you do that. That would be the question.
No, yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. You gotta hate it.
All right, let's see here as we get back up here with the leaders. I'm trying to take a look here in chat and see what I've missed. Oh, we got Frank in there cheering on Gerald and John.
Yeah, we got a lot of fans obviously loving it here with Flaming Karma. Once again, if you haven't yet, make sure you like, subscribe, keep up with everything going on with Motormouth Broadcasting with obviously Flaming Karma Racing League, what you're watching here tonight with a doubleheader. Obviously, so many other racing leagues that we've got right here, Jim, the Chief got here with Motormouth Broadcasting, obviously ASR, MVR, so many others. The Throttle Nation Series, just so many others. Those are just the ones that I know about because those are the ones that I usually call. But there's so many others that's out there, though. Road course racing, you got it all. Do you have any dirt racing?
I don't.
I'm curious. Do you do any dirt racing?
I wish we did. I wish we had a dirt racing series, and I wish we had. I don't have an open wheel series. I wish we had an IndyCar or a Super Formula Lights or something like that. That's the 2 things I don't have. I love dirt racing, and I do love open wheel racing as well. So I would love to have like an IndyCar series. That way we could do a few ovals and some road courses. I think that'd be really cool. But yeah.
I'll bet right now, you do the open wheel series, guarantee you right now Dean Hopton jumps at it. Guarantee you. He loves Dan Hopton, one of the producers here with Motormouth. He loves the open wheel. He talks to me all the time about open wheel. Open wheel drivers are better than stock car drivers. Really? Well, yeah. It's more. Well, really? Oh, come on. Well, yeah, me. That's just me, Jim. It's just me, though, Jim.
I know.
Just me.
Well, you and Biggles, you know each other well enough to have beef for sure. By the way, you got to work with him Thursday, didn't you?
Yeah, me and Dean got to work together Thursday. It was a pretty good, a lot of chemistry between me and him as we're back to green. A lot of chemistry between me and Dean. Always good stuff. Always a pleasure to work with him. And I believe I'm working with him next Thursday as well. Or this coming Thursday. So always a pleasure to work with Biggles, Dean. Always.
Well, working with another buddy of yours on Tuesday as well.
Halfway to go here with the Flaming Doubleheader Series. Oh, baby, good stuff right here. Timothy Miller Sr. trying to hold it down up here at the front. We're just outside trying to roll as well. Ryan Ward, John Ferris, Timothy St. Jean, the top 5.
Oh, I just hold it together for me Tuesday, would you? Just keep it together. I'm going to be tied up doing another broadcast, so I won't be able to fill in. So Oh, save it for after. It's going to be fine. Y'all are both grown adults. It's going to be wonderful. Needless to say, there's been a little history there.
That may add some viewers to the broadcast right there. How you're doing that? Yeah, that might add some viewers to the broadcast on Tuesday night. Now that you got it that way, Jim.
I'm hoping that there's nothing...
Look at this 10 right here. So get in the middle of this.
He is actually. His front pack is looking strong.
He very much is. I mean, he's sliding back up here, getting back up there in the middle of this.
Yeah. So much for us criticizing Miller's strategy early on. He's doing okay. Of course, he's still one of the ones that's off the pit cycle a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, he's still a little bit off, obviously. I mean, 17 laps, or lap 17 was when he last pitted. Then Ryan Warp sitting there in the second spot, obviously. They're on the freshest of tires, pitted on 26. Obviously, there is Cowart right there in that mix as well. So, yeah, good stuff right here. Cowart actually going to slide right by right there on the 5.56. Damn, he got caught up in an accident earlier on, Jim.
Yep.
Now he's back into the middle of this right here. Cowart trying to mix it up with St. Jean. And look who's back there behind them in the fifth spot. Close it in. The 91 of Russ Martin Jr. tried to latch back on. He was back there at the back at one point. Now he's starting to work his way back up here closer to the front.
Yeah, he's clearly got himself going a little bit here. And, at this point, he's got to get up here and try to... Oh, man, 73 was into the wall right there. He held on to it, but he caught the wall pretty hard.
Damn, Cowart and St. Jean, they made contact coming through the quad oval as well right there in front of them. We saw that, a little bit of door banging. How do you do for that? Miller Sr., you talked about him. He got up into the wall. Here comes Russ Martin Jr. Almost makes contact with Cowart right there on the right side of your screen. Jr. had to get out of the gas. He almost gets run over by the 00, stacks up the inside lane. Now here comes Miller Sr. around the outside. Tries to get a run. Maybe get it out on up on that high side tickler line, get something going, but Junior keeping it down there in the cellar. Grandpappy has the moonshine from Grady. He's able to roll on right there on that inside lane, Jim.
Yeah, he's, I'll tell you what, that 73's closing back hard, but he lost a little momentum when he caught that wall, but it must have suffered too much damage or anything. I mean, you can catch these walls around here. You were talking earlier about how hard turn 2 is. For me, turn 2 was never the problem here. It was always coming off turn 4 where I had my issues.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that's where I've had my issues as well off of turn 4. That's what it was kind of throwing me off. I mean, turn 2 is a little bit of an issue. Turn 4, I'm with you. It seems like it's a little bit more harder to get off of turn 4 as we're seeing. But they're behind them, Burgess, almost getting up into the outside retaining wall as well. This is a hornet's nest.
Linder.
This is yeah.
Linder just got in. Well, they almost got together, door banging, but Linder got into the back of that car in front of him. I'm not sure who that is. Linder's the second silver car there, and there's a silver car in front of him he got into the rear of.
Schmott's the one that's right there in front of the 00. Yeah, I mean, almost hit into him as well.
I think he did hit him. I think he bumped him a little bit, but no harm, no foul. Let's go back up here and see what's happening up to the front of this pack. They're out here just doing their thing. So, my son got to drive back in March. My son got to do some, well, he's done a couple of sessions now around here, but they were telling him about that bump in turn 3, going into turn 3, how you have to go below it or above it, or it'll throw your car off and send you up the track. And he was telling me about that.
What happened? Did he run slap dab over it?
No. They told him about it, and they showed him how to avoid it, and it's no big deal. But he was just telling me that there's a big bump there, and going into turn 3 on the entry, that if you catch it wrong, it'll shoot you up the racetrack.
Yeah, I mean, and obviously, I mean, this being a recreation, a virtual recreation of the real Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely an iRacing for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it is. It will. You got to be careful over in turn 3. It will shoot you right up the racetrack, shoot you right up in the outside retaining wall. Timothy St. Jean will love this one right here. All of this back here, all of this racing that we saw back here on the back, is you see St. Jean trying to hold off that second spot from Cowart right here behind him. But all that chaos that we had back there kind of looked like we was fixing to have a nuke bomb back there. As it was just getting ready to explode, but it did not. It kind of settled itself out for the moment. And now Cowart going to try to make it on the inside, not able to do it. Timothy St. Jean, 81, trying to hold his ground on the outside lane. But Cowart able to fight hard back on the inside lane, coming around this time, 18 to go.
Okay. I want you to look at Timothy St. Jean's picture there. If I told you just from looking at that picture that he was a Fallout guy, would you think I was a little crazy?
No, absolutely not. No.
Well, you know, now that's what I would picture as a Fallout guy, more like Russ Martin there.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I mean, I play Fallout, so I can't say anything, and I'm probably older than St. Jean, so there's that.
I mean,
they have a hell of a battle going on here, though.
Well, that Fallout series, though, Jim, it is for, I'm not going to say the older generation, the more mature generation for that particular game, I would say.
Yeah,
it is,
I agree.
In the TV series as well. So yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's not a kids thing for sure, but
by no means, no, it's not. And he's actually fixing to lose him some spots. Cowart was able to get around him. Now he's got Lindner trying to push him along. Tremont's tried to make a shot on the inside, wasn't able to make it work. But here they go, working their way on around.
See, it looked like Linda just caught that bump there we were talking about, or a bump anyway, because he kind of run up the racetrack there a little bit. But that was a wrong turn.
Yeah, he's still trying to hold it down. 15 laps to go.
I tell you what, running side by side like that for this many laps has got to be starting to take a toll on their tires.
It's got to be. I mean, they pitted on 26. You got a couple actually making pit stops. Burgess, Miller, Senior made pit stops.
Miller's got a black flag.
Yeah.
He's got a black flag. So if he pitted too. Why would they be pitting now, though? We shouldn't. 26 and they were one of the lap 17 guys, huh?
Yeah, very much. I mean, you know, and I still think these guys up here that pitted on 26, I still think they need to make a pit stop. Honestly, Jim, I think they have to make another one.
Yeah, they should. Because my prediction, well, here, let's see. We'll take a look real quick and see. Yeah, so as you can see, he's coming now. So leaders, Ryan Warp's in now.
Warp, Russ Martin Jr. tied for the point lead right there. Both of them coming in at the same time. How about that right there? Got both of them tied for the point lead. Coming in at the same time, Lindner, your pole setter, and the owner of Flaming Karma, Gerald Poole, all four coming in at one time. Cowart, St. Jean, Schmott's right up here as well. Top three right there on your screen. St. Jean says the time is now. Let's pull it on in here and let's get ourselves lined up.
Yeah, it's interesting. I would have thought those guys would have had a few more laps here, man. I would have thought they could have ran into, 52, 54 at least. But maybe the tire fall off is enough that you don't want to do that,
Yeah, maybe not. I mean, we'll see. See, Gene's still down pit road. Battle for the lead is on. They hit the line. 11 to go. Caution is out.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hell.
How many people are a lap down?
Everybody but three.
Nicole Crystal, look at her, would you? She's going to be one of the 3 cars on the lead lap. Well, there'll be 4, obviously, because Linder is going to get in there. Gerald Poole brought that caution out.
Well, what did Gerald Poole do? Did he just loop it right here? Bumpy area right here coming off of pit road.
No, he got hit.
Damn! Who was that got Gerald Poole?
Joseph Conan?
No.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Was it Shooter? 54 black?
Yeah, hold
Might
on.
have been a 54 black car? Possibly?
Yeah, that's who it was. Schuler.
Oh. And Jim, you got to ask the obvious question. Why? Well, I mean, what was the point right there coming down and Doran, Gerald Poole sending him into the inside retaining wall, literally knocking the whole front off of the number 9?
I have no idea, man. Let's take a
Killed his
look at
whole
it. So
race,
he was
man.
down on the bottom, right? Poole, here comes Poole. He's up off the bottom. He clearly can see Poole. He's right there. And then he just, I mean, he definitely came down on him, and whether they actually hit or there was a little net code there, but still, why even get close to him? It doesn't even matter. That makes no sense whatsoever.
I don't get it myself on that. That makes no sense. I will say that it has thrown this whole race
Big time.
into a complete frenzy right now.
So we got some interesting
yeah.
comments going on in chat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, earlier when I said racing incident, they laughed at me and said, hopefully race control didn't see that as a racing incident. But, you know, yeah, well, that's, you know, that's okay. But if I'll let you read the comment in chat. And for those of you who aren't out there reading chat, you should be in the YouTube chat and participating. It's quite entertaining.
Yeah, always entertaining to say the least of what's going on right there with the fans, with all that good stuff. I mean, Jim, I mean, just I love with the fan interactions that we have here with with what we got going on. I mean, it's absolutely crazy to say the least. Because then you got fights going on.
What is she
That's
doing?
always the good stuff. I'm not sure what Nicole Chris was doing. I have no idea.
He's got a black flag. Did she just speed on pit road? Oh my gosh. She literally didn't come down with the other guys. Then coming down when going to be one of the 4 cars on the lead lap and ends up oh man. I don't I'm not even sure what to think there. That just, she had a really, really, really good opportunity there to, but I guess several cars got unlapped because they had just pitted, so they stayed out. So it's actually going to be several more cars than that out on the lead lap, but still a tough situation for her.
Yeah, very tough situation for her. Out here with some of the comments, Jim, you were talking about with some of the comments that we've got out here. Frank Delator, obviously, with the Navy Joe Coffee Company. Thank you for the mention. Let's go Poole and John White. Kenny, 75K, what a hack. Well, I mean, damn, tell us how you really feel about that. I don't know that, or I don't know if that.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's related to the comment right above that, which I'm going to go ahead and I can't. I'm not. I'm not going to do it.
Oh Lord, I don't know. I don't know.
Motor mouth for the win.
For the win, baby. Come on with it. Yeah, I mean, let's see what we got right here.
Oh man.
Keep it up out there. YouTube chat, where it's at. Absolutely, yeah. I mean, so keep lighting it up in the comments. Let us know what you think.
I tell you, somebody just said, was that payback for something? I wouldn't think so. Plus, you know, it's probably not a good idea to pay back the league owner, even if he did need something. But I don't think that was a payback necessarily.
I don't think so neither. It kind of threw me off as to why that happened and what he did.
It doesn't make any sense. I would love to. I mean, we could really stir the pot here.
Let's do it.
Who was that? That was Schuler?
Yeah, Schuler. Yeah.
Well, he's right there in Rump Shaker Racing. Do we want to pull him in and find out what the hell happened?
Yeah. You know what? I'll take the tail chewing for this one right here. Andrew Schuler, buddy, we got you up in the broadcast booth real quick. What
happened?
What happened? yeah, what happened right there with you and Gerald Poole? What's up?
I'm guessing
Okay.
user error.
User error.
Oh, user error. Well, that happens sometimes, you know. Did you just not see him on the bottom there?
Well, we're going through the cautions for how many laps now? 7. So who knows what's going on?
All right. Okay, well, that clears it up.
They may have beef for here. I'm not sure.
Yeah. We'll return you back to the Rump Shaker. Okay. That cleared it right up, didn't it?
Kinda. I'm not sure really, but I'm not sure. I mean, I don't think we actually got an answer right there, Jim. I mean, I didn't really feel like we got an answer right there, to be honest.
Well, I wasn't going to push the issue because I didn't want to. I'm not trying to. Oh man. But Kenny says I got $14 on him to win. Oh man, I'm not really sure what that was. So he said user error first. So I assumed that he just meant, okay, he screwed up, didn't see him. And then when I asked him that, he's like, you see all these cautions, what? I don't know I don't know.
Regardless, we're back at it, though. We're back at it here with Flaming Karma here on a Sunday night with the ARCA Series with 5 laps to go. We went single file right here for this restart. John Schmatz is up front. Cowart second. Point leaders coming into the night. Ryan Warp sitting back there. He's actually jumped up to third. He got around to Cole Crystal. It's on Russ Martin Jr. That is the battle for the point lead coming out of Charlotte. Russ Martin Jr. right there on the heels of Ryan Ward, but Schmatz right now still with the lead. Cowart trying to run him down.
Yeah, this is we've got a couple of interesting. We got the race up front here, and then we got the points battle, which it's still early enough in the season. We don't need to stress about the points battle yet, I guess. But these two up here kind of running away with it a little bit now.
Very much are, Jim.
Well,
I mean, they pitted on
this
51.
45 coming. Man, they don't call him Warp Speed for nothing, huh? My God, he gets some runs.
Yeah, I mean, he does. I mean, the only two that was able to make the pit stop, Crystal actually made the pit stop. She pitted on 52. Schmatz and Cowart, they pitted on 51. Remember, with them having so many of them a lap down, Warp and others had to take the wave around, Jim. So they had to run, or they had to literally run it back and get back on the lead lap, which is why you see them in the situation that they're in to be able to get back up here. But Warp able to make the tires work where he's at and trying to make it work with 2 to go. Is he going to win this damn thing? I've got a good feeling right there, Jimmy, but they were pulling off.
He gets some runs like I have never seen. We nicknamed him Warp Speed that first week because of the runs he was getting. And he's setting up for one right here. You can see he's fixing to come. He's got Cowart right behind him, is on a good run as well. And Russ Martin is back there pretty solidly in fourth. But I'm waiting to see if Ryan Warp's going to have anything here for Schmartz. So how you say it, Smart? I'm the worst.
Schmatz, John Schmatz, Willie the shot right here, going into 3. Warp's got a shot. He's got to run.
He's got to run.
Schmatz gives him a run on the inside. Will he be able to make it work? They Dorbank coming to the line.
Oh, my God.
Photo finish. Warp, hot damn, got him at the line. Photo finish.
Oh, my God.
According to time and scoring, I'm showing triple zeros. Literally triple zeros on the time and scoring. Ryan Warp with the win. Schmatz will get second. Cowart gets third. We got to take another look at this one right here, Jim. That was as close as you're going to see right there for a photo finish. Hot damn, that's what we wanted to see when we come back.
Yes, indeed. Let's see here. All right, I need to find a camera angle that's going to give me what I want. Let's see if this is it. All right, this is where they start to get down on the infield a little bit. Man, I never, ever, ever do this.
But you're going to.
Yeah. Golly, I can't. I'm going to have to stop it here. Let me see if I can pivot one of these cameras. I can't tell, man. I cannot. Let's try the chopper cam. See if that might give us something. All right, let me see if I can lock in on this camera and do something. I don't think so, though. It's golly, I literally can't tell. We're gonna have to trust timing and scoring on that, but holy cow. That is unbelievable, man. I don't even know what to think right there.
That's about as close as you're going to get right there for a photo finish right there.
I can't wait to see what the results show.
Closer.
Let's see what the results have to show here.
Oh, they give it to Schmatz.
There it is.
Wow, I thought Warp had it, but John Schmatz, I mean, that's how close it is, folks.
It is quadruple zeros. Look at that.
Wow.
I'm going to have to isolate a picture of that, and I'll show it at the start of the next race.
I'm curious what kind of went into that right there, Jim. As far as I'm shocked.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna get a top down shot of that, and I'll isolate it during the break and before I get out of this session, and I'll get us a screenshot of it so we can post it.
I can't believe that. That is wild to see.
That's
obviously,
the closest finish I have ever seen.
You can't get much more closer than that. Here tonight with Flaming Karma Racing, Navy Joe Coffee, Frank Delatorre. You got to love that one right there. That's what you want to see when you sponsored here with Flaming Karma. Charlotte Motor Speedway, 60 laps, 87.5 miles. We'll round it off. 6 green flag lead changes between 8 different drivers with 5 cautions here tonight for a total of 17 laps. Mike Burgess gets the Hard Charger Award with Ryan Warp leading the most laps. Fastest lap goes to Schmatz. Stephen Lindner was on the pole with 18 of them here tonight. John Schmatz, I guess we're still waiting for confirmation on it, but 00 gets the win here tonight, leading 9 laps. Ryan Warp, there you see it, triple zeros. He ends up getting second. Andrew Cowart will get third. Russ Martin Jr. will get fourth here tonight. It'll be interesting to see how those points add up. Mike Burgess, Hard Charger, he will come home with fifth with Joseph Conan in sixth. Timothy St. Jean gets seventh. Joseph Essenberg and Gerard Essenberg will get 8th and 9th, respectively. And how about Nicole Crystal coming home with a top 10? Good for her.
Good run.
Stephen Lindner will get 11th. William Hawker will get 12th. Gerald Poole will get 13th with Timothy Miller getting 14th. Andrew Schuler will get 15th with Rumpshaker John White will get 16th. John Berry and Shane Hatfield rounds out the 18 cars here tonight for Flaming Karma ARCA Series. Well, according to this, we're going to bring John Schmatz up.
Yeah, I think this should be official. This result here should be official. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be accurate. But I tell you what we'll do real quick. Let's do this. And let me see if I still got the other thing on here. Let me just go do this real quick.
Okay.
Let me see this, and we're going to look at this real quick. Yep, shows shows Schmott's here too. So I'm pretty sure that's correct. But my God, I can't wait to see a picture of that. So let's bring John in.
Well, let's bring him on in, Mr. John Schmott's with the win here tonight. John, buddy, congratulations on the win. I'll be honest with you. It took us a second. We were trying to figure out who won. Like in all honesty, I mean, SDK was showing Ryan Warp, and then we go to the results, and it shows you. According to results, you got it, baby. Congratulations on the win here tonight at Charlotte. Tell us about that last lap, all that going on.
Well, I tried to get a good start. I waited for the start zone, and I hit the gas as soon as I crossed it. I thought the cars behind me had better tires. I changed right side tires on the last fuel stop. I was hoping I could hold them off, but Ryan was coming. The last 3 or 4 laps, he was gaining on me every lap, and it was all I could do. I was just trying to focus on getting a good turn 3 and 4, and I thought for sure he was going to get me right at the end, but it all worked out.
Go ahead, Jake. I'm trying to freeze this picture and get it for us. So you go ahead and do the interview.
Well, I mean, John, you come out of this right here, McGregor, you lead 9 laps, all that, with everything going on. I mean, you come out of it, you get the win here tonight at Charlotte. What's this mean for you to get the win here tonight and be able to help yourself carry some momentum after the break from last week?
Well, I took a couple of weeks off. I had family obligations on the last couple of Sundays, so I missed a few races. But I'm glad to get back into the mix today. Wasn't expecting a win. I was hoping for a top 10. I would have been plenty happy. I think my race came down to the fuel stops. I went in and got fuel and tires on the first couple yellows, and my strategy was try to keep gas in the car and tires in the car and race it at the end, and that's what happened. I'm glad to be where I am. A lot of good, fast guys in this series.
Yes, sir. A lot of fast guys in this series. John Schmott's gets the win here tonight. John, buddy, congratulations on the win. Appreciate your time. You got any sponsors, any shout-outs you want to thank?
Yeah, I just want to thank my wife for letting me do this. Takes a lot of time away from the family, but she's a good sport. So thanks for all the clean racing tonight, guys.
Absolutely. John Schmott's with the win here tonight at Charlotte, North Kakalaki. See what he can do next week. See if he can go for 2 in a row next week. John, buddy, congratulations on the finish. Appreciate your time.
Thank you for all you guys, for all you do.
Thank you very much. John Schmott's gets the win here tonight. Now we'll go to this might be the hardest. Look at this right here. That right there. Damn. I mean,
I can't get
you can't even capture it.
I can't get it any closer than that. No. It's
that
one
is
frame.
Close.
That is crazy. Look at that.
Dead even at the line, and they gave it to Schmott. I don't know. Hey, they might have gave it to him because he's 00 and Ryan Warp's 45. He might try to go for -1 for his car number next week. Maybe he can help him out. I'm not sure. I don't know what's going to him.
That's nuts.
This might be the hardest interview that I got to pull, which is Ryan Warp comes home with damn, Ryan, buddy. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, P2's not so bad, but in that instance right there, I'll just be honest. I know that's got to suck, buddy. I mean, you had a run. You had a hell of a run coming off 4. I mean, talk us through that and what your emotions is right now.
I don't even know. I don't even know what to say, man.
Did you see the rewind I just did on that?
Yeah, I'm watching it on my end too.
Yeah.
My replays, like I don't know how you could call anybody a winner.
I mean, that was absolutely nuts. That is, I've never seen a finish like that.
No, and like a lap or 2 earlier, I had a little run on him, but I wasn't there, and he closed the door on me and gave it one last shot here, and I thought I had him. Oh man, I thought I had him.
Wow. We thought you had him. Initially, some of our software showed you as a winner, but the iRacing's official results showed him as the winner. Yeah, I've never seen anything that close. You've always usually been able to tell to some degree. no clue there. That was amazing. But either way, it's a good finish for you. Good points day for you. And to be a part of what's arguably going to be the best finish in this league's history, there'll never be anything any better than that.
No.
Whether you won the winning or the bad end of that, it doesn't really matter. It's still second place and absolutely amazing moment for sure.
Yeah, it was a blast. I don't know what I got to do to win one of these races, though.
Well, that plus about 1,000th of a second. That's it. It's just
yeah.
1,000th of a second more.
Well, I wish I could be like John, show up and just win every race he shows up to. Like, damn.
Yeah, you did everything you could there, man. Congratulations again. Wow.
Yeah, thanks. Finally broke the point lead tie with Russ, though, with that one. Unless he found some bonus points in his trunk somewhere.
Oh, baby, warp speed, Ron Warp. You may want to, I don't know what he's going to have to try to get that car maybe an inch longer, maybe next week, just to be on the safe side. But Ryan, buddy, congratulations on the P2. Hey, it's points. Like you said, you'll be able to get the point lead away from Russ Martin Jr. You should have it anyway.
All right.
Congratulations on the P2. Appreciate your time. You got any sponsors, any shout outs you want to thank real quick?
The Navy Joe Coffee and Alloy Wheel Repair for sponsoring our league.
There you go.
And that's about it.
All right, man. Hey, Jake, let's get Andrew in pretty quick because I am running out of time to make this changeover. So,
all righty, Ryan, buddy, appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
We'll send him on over. We'll do a real quick one right here with Coward because it took us a minute to try to figure out who won this damn thing. Andrew Coward, 556 area code here with Flaming Karma gets P3. Andrew, buddy, had a pretty interesting little race. You went from the front to the back up to the front. Tell us about it.
Yeah. We tangoed a little bit. I'll tell you what, it was interesting to say the least.
How was your ringside seat for that finish, man?
Oh man, I've raced with Mr. Shermaz for a while. Well, been a while, but I've raced with him in the past. I knew what he was going to do on that restart, and I tried to get to his tail, but I knew Ryan was back there, and I gave him a little room, and I probably should have pushed a little bit harder, but I knew Ryan was coming. I drove the tires off that thing trying to keep up with Ryan all night. I couldn't get to him.
So, quick question. We are kind of in a wee bit of a hurry just because I got to make the changeover, and we spent so much time trying to figure out who won that race. You're 556 on your car. Is that because you're military or were military?
Oh yeah, well I carried that over when I first started racing on here. I did a lot of beginner dirt track series with the guys, and I always ran the 556, so I just kind of carried it over into this series.
Okay, but you are ex-military or?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good. So thank you for your service.
That's on there. That kind of carried over from the grassroots racing we did when we all joined iRacing, 5-6 years ago.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to clarify that. I thought that's what it was, and I just wanted to make sure since we had you in here. Sorry to cut your interview short. You happened to get a podium there on the craziest finish I've ever seen in all my time on iRacing. So 0.0000 of a difference. Yeah. I've never seen that.
It's tight. Yep, it's tight. I've seen it once before, and it was in a hosted, not an official. That's the only time you ever see that.
Oh, that's something else. But hey, man, congratulations again, and I'm sure we'll talk to you again soon.
Oh, we'll be back.
All right, buddy. Thanks.
All righty, we'll send Andrew Coward on down, and we'll get ourselves lined up for the next one. Jim, buddy, I know you had a hurry, so we'll just go ahead. With us.
sweet. Load that track, line up the grid. One more Sunday, that's how we live. Arcade wheels and truck bed steel. Hands on the wheel, man, this thing feels real. Green flag drops, hear the crowd go loud. In a Simcase storm, I'm chasing the crowd. Why knuckle tight through turn 3? Don't blink, don't slide, just follow me. Flaming karma, burn it down. Flaming karma, Sunday night all around. Motor mouth broadcasting. Call that a race, let it fly. Hold that line and let it ride. Flaming karma, here we go, here we go. ARCA first, then the trucks roll through. Doubleheader heat on a blacked out fuel. Draft gets nasty, bump gets mean. Paint gets traded on the final straight scene. Names on the board, I know mine too. Every lap says what a hot shoe do. Motor mouth talking through the checkered haze, making that finish sound like a glory blaze. No room left, no time to breathe. Hammer down and never leave. Flaming karma, burn it down. Flaming karma, Sunday night all around. Motor mouth broadcasting. Call that a race, let it fly. Hold that line and let it ride. Flaming karma, here we go, here we go. When the truck pack closes in, I dig deep and hold my grin. One more lap, one more fight. Keep that rhythm through the night. Flaming karma, burn it down. Flaming karma, Sunday night all around. Motor mouth broadcasting. Call that a race, let it fly. Hold that line and let it ride. Flaming karma, here we go. Flaming karma, here we go. ARCA smoking, truck stop thunder. Sunday nights I pull you under. Flaming karma, full send glow. Motor mouth says, let's go. Ooh, yeah. Boot up the rig, lock in the seat. Coffee gone cold, but the night feels sweet. Load that track, line up the grid. One more Sunday, that's how we live. Arcade wheels and truck bed steel. Hands on the wheel, man, this thing feels real. Green flag drops, hear the crowd go loud. In a Simcase storm, I'm chasing the crowd. Why knuckle tight through turn 3? Don't blink, don't slide, just follow me. sweet. Load that track, line up the grid. One more Sunday, that's how we live. Arcade wheels and truck bed steel. Hands on the wheel, man, this thing feels real. Green flag drops, hear the crowd go loud. In a Simcase storm, I'm chasing the crowd. White knuckle tight through turn 3. Don't blink, don't slide, just follow me. Flaming karma, burn it down. Flaming karma, Sunday night all around. Motor mouth broadcasting. Call that a race, let it fly. Hold that line and let it ride. Flaming karma, here we go, here we go. ARCA first, then the trucks roll through. Doubleheader heat on a blacked out fuel. Draft gets nasty, bump gets mean. Paint gets traded on the final straight scene. Names on the board, I know mine too. Every lap says what a hot shoe do. Motor mouth talking through the checkered haze, making that finish sound like a glory blaze. No room left, no time to breathe. Hammer down and never leave. Flaming karma, burn it down. Flaming karma, Sunday night all around. Motor mouth broadcasting. Call that a race, let it fly. Hold that line and let it ride. Flaming karma, here we go, here we go. When the truck pack closes in, I dig deep and hold my grin. One more lap, one more fight. Keep that rhythm through the night. Flaming karma, burn it down. Flaming karma, Sunday night all around. Motor mouth broadcasting. Call that a race, let it fly. Hold that line and let it ride. Flaming karma, here we go. Flaming karma, here we go. ARCA smoking, truck stop thunder. Sunday nights I pull you under. Flaming karma, full send glow. Motor mouth says, let's go. Ooh, yeah. Boot up the rig, lock in the seat. Coffee gone cold, but the night feels sweet. Load that track, line up the grid. One more Sunday, that's how we live. Arcade wheels and truck bed steel. Hands on the wheel, man, this thing feels real. Green flag drops, hear the crowd go loud.
Hold on. Yours, it muted you back here. Get ready. Here you go.
back in Charlotte, folks. And, folks, this is when the nitty-gritty really kicks off. It's the Truck Series here tonight with Flavor Car. And we're going to see what is going to happen. Real quick before we get going, Navy Joe Coffee Company, we want to go ahead and bring him up. Mr. Frank Delator up here in the broadcast booth of Flavor Car Racing. Frank, buddy, how are you? Good to have you here. Navy Joe Coffee Company here with Flavor Car here in Charlotte, buddy. How are you?
Oh, doing great. It's nice to be here. It's exciting to watch all these beautiful cars race and the live action and announcing, and just never realized how much there is, how much is involved in racing. Almost like roasting coffee, if you will. You're turning and burning.
Turning and burning 100% on that one. Now, Frank, I do got to ask, obviously, I mean, we're all race fans at heart. Now, granted, we're broadcasters up here. We don't necessarily have a chance to pick a driver or a favorite driver that we have in the field, per se. But is there a driver that you personally are privy to within the field racing with ARCA and the trucks?
Well, yeah, there's a couple. First of all, Gerald Poole is one, and Mark D'Antoma, and recently John Wyatt has gotten back to representing Navy Joe, and we like to see him develop under the guidance of Gerald Poole, and hopefully see him start running up some points for the team.
So I have to. Do you know what his nickname is?
I heard something mentioned, and I kind of thought, are they talking about Mr. Wyatt?
Yep, Mr. Wyatt's nickname is Rump Shaker. Okay. So there's a story there, but I like to pick on him with a nickname like Rump Shaker. You're going to get picked on, so I do. It's actually back from his drag racing days. The old drag cars would vibrate and shake the rear end a little bit, and so that's how it came. But we don't tell that story. The story we tell is, that he likes to shake his rump. So that's the story that we use. But, being that he is now sponsored by Navy Joe, if ever you need to have somebody come in and shake those pans while those beans are roasting, if some of your equipment goes out or anything, you could always bring old John in there and just let him start shaking that rump and, to work them pans for you.
Oh, well, we'll keep that in mind, because I've been in business now. Well, the Navy Joe Coffee Company's been in business for about 14 years, give or take a few months, and we're slowly growing. It's a small family-owned coffee business. I first got introduced to coffee back in my Navy days when I first joined in 1983, and
you and I are about the same age then.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, and, I was in high school ROTC, and my father was World War II military veteran in the Army Air Corps, so I've got a lot of ties to the Navy, and I wanted to first thank you in all seriousness. Thank you for your service. I understand you were a lifer. Did you do 20 or did you do 30?
I did 23 and a half in 6 days, but who's counting?
You're right, who's counting? 72 minutes, and but no, seriously though, congratulations. Thank you for your service, and
so June of this year, that I've been retired now for 20 years, believe it or not. That's how fast time goes by.
Indeed it does, yeah. And I want to tell you that from my perspective, my dad was in the Army Air Corps during World War II, which of course later became the Air Force. I was in Navy ROTC all through high school, and I'm a huge Navy fighter pilot jet fan. 90% of the liveries I run on most of my iRacing cars are all tributes to the Jolly Rogers. So I run a lot of Jolly Roger military aircraft paint schemes on all my cars. I'm a big Navy fighter guy, and especially the Jolly Rogers. So, yeah, I just wanted to again thank you for your serving in the Navy and that. But let's talk a little coffee. And by the way, I heard the story of how some of your brews get named. You have old friends that say, "Hey, man, why don't you do something like this?" And then you kind of name it after, like, he was a bosun's mate or gunner's mate or whatever. Is that true?
Yeah, absolutely. Basically, as I first started with Battleship Brew, and I worked with the roaster from Minnesota to come up with a blend that was reminiscent to like my times in the Navy, and we came up with that. With the profile we came up with is a nice dark, rich, medium to dark roast, and that became my flagship coffee. That's the first brand that I was selling. Then over time, I had customers reach out to me, and they would say, "Hey, we want an ordnance coffee, we want a gunner's mate coffee," and what's the number one rule in business 101?
That's right.
Make your customers happy. Your customers are your boss. And so it developed like that. And then over time, I had customers say, "Hey, can you do K-Cups?" And I says, "Well, let me look into it." And I would spend a lot of nights up, researching. I found an affordable K-Cup machine and cracked the code on that. And I also provide K-Cups with, they're 100% recyclable material and 2 compatible with 2.0 Keurig machines. And it just evolved like that over time. And then people wanted bundle packages. Hey, I want a package of, and I try different things, and certain things stuck, and certain things we kind of had a table or pivot. But it's been a lot of fun, and we're not a corporate company. It's privately owned. Now that my kids are all grown up and moved on from college and have their own lives, I used to Shanghai them and shame them into helping me fill coffee orders. So now my wife is my partner in helping me get the orders out, and so it's like kind of having like another boss, because she catches a lot of things that I miss. So that helps. You can't do it all on your own. And I have great customers. I get good feedback from customers when they tell me, "Hey, there's a glitch in your website. Thank you. I didn't know about that." And so we're slowly growing, and it's a marathon, not a foot race.
That's right.
There's 2.5 billion cups of coffee drank every day. Coffee is the second most sold commodity in the world. And then I kind of giggle when I say this, but I just want 5% of that market share.
Yeah, just 5% would do the trick just fine, wouldn't it? So speaking of website, I know that which your website is. What exactly? Give me the website address.
Yes, if folks listening, go ahead and use your smartphone, or go to your internet website and type in www.navyjoe.coffee.
Okay, navyjoe.coffee. And I know that if you mention Flaming Karma, if you use the discount code Flaming Karma, you get 10% off your order. Is that correct?
That's correct. So on coffees that are listed under Navy Joe favorites, and if the folks when you order, no matter how many bags you order, you put the Flaming Karma, Flaming space Karma code, you get a 10% discount code, and that also helps track.
Sure, of course.
Sales, so I can report to the team, to the racing Flaming Karma racing team, and how sales are going, and it kind of gives us a good gauge on how things are going, and the goal is to figure out a good way to promote the racing club, to promote the the Flaming Karma racing team, and also to get some sales. So without one, I need, like, again, it takes a village.
That's right. No, that's right. And that's why we're glad to have you in here. I actually have a coffee partner myself for my channel, but there's plenty of coffee business to go around, like you said, and I am thrilled to have you on board with the league as a sponsor and with Flaming Karma. And I know you've had some interaction with them over the years. And again, thank you for your service and what you do with Navy Joe. I think carrying on the promoting the military in that way with the coffee as well is fantastic. So yeah, man, I just want to thank you again for coming in and chatting with us, and enjoy the rest of the racing. I doubt very seriously you're going to see anything better than that finish in the last race, though. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, there's been some good finishes in some of the past races, but again, the Navy Joe Coffee Company is proud to have this opportunity to chit chat, tell you a little bit about what we do. We're here for you. We're here for your racers. We're here for the customer. So anything that the Navy Joe Coffee Company can do to assist and bring you legendary Navy coffee to your table, we're here for you. We're standing by.
Absolutely, and I'm actually going to encourage people to definitely get involved and order some coffee and try it out and support some of our veteran-owned private businesses. But we're going to jump out of here now. We got a minute. We still got a minute. We had a warm up. I'm sorry. I was trying to get to the grid, but we're all right. Yeah. So absolutely, get on there and order some coffee from Navy Joe. Check them out, and like I said, support the people who supported our country. By the way, what was your MOS? What'd you do in the Navy?
When I first came in the Navy, I was a dental tech, and then I became a corpsman. But back when I was a dental tech, I also got sent to field medical training school in Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, at Camp Johnson. So basically, we had to learn how to be a field medic for Marines.
Sure. Well, Camp Lejeune, that's a fun place to spend some time, isn't it?
Well, considering my first duty station, I was stationed on a flagship in the Mediterranean Sea, so I got to see a lot of beautiful ports. And then going to Camp Lejeune, that was like a culture shock.
Yeah. Well, the mosquitoes there are as big as some of the planes on some of them Navy ships, actually.
Absolutely. They have a control tower for them.
They definitely do have a control tower for those mosquitoes at Camp Lejeune. Did you serve in any? Did you serve in Desert Storm or?
I did. I was stationed on 3 different ships that were forward deployed in the Mediterranean, in Japan. Back in was it 2003? I was individually augmented to Baghdad to work at the Joint Provisional Authority with the Human Rights and Transitional Justice agency there, and my job was to coordinate mass grave teams for the civilian mass grave teams to go out and look for mass graves where Saddam had allegedly would kill people and bury them out in the desert and whatnot. And so I got to go out to the Middle East and a little bit of experience there, and so. But overall, after 23 years, I pretty had a good career. Really nothing exciting to brag about. Maybe I was able to stop a runaway high-speed buffer or something like that. But I've been very fortunate.
You're a superhero.
Yeah. So I don't really have any cool stories to tell. other than Wild Liberty Nights, but
Yeah, well, those are. I would love to hear some of those stories. Actually, we could sit down over some Navy Joe coffee and. Well, I don't know. Pretty much anything goes on this channel. We probably could tell most of them here, and it'd be okay. All right. Well, we're going to get out of here and get ready to start this race, man. I enjoyed talking to you, and hey, come back and join us again, man. We got a long season here. Come in, hang out with us. We'd love to have you.
I will, and thank you for your time.
All right, buddy. Thank you, Frank. I appreciate it.
Good night.
Good stuff right there, Frank Delator. As he mentioned, obviously, NavyJoe.coffee. We're getting to the point. I'm fixing to have to go get me some coffee, Jim. Seriously, we're getting to the point. I'm fixing to go get me some coffee, baby. We're getting a little bit of coffee ready off of that one. Let me do a little bit of searching up there on the website. And let me hook myself up with some coffee. Because, look, some of the coffee that I drank racetrack coffee or Folgers coffee and everything. Sooner or later, it gets old, Jim. We got to get a new love. We got to get a new taste is what we got to get, Jim. And maybe Joe Coffee.
Well,
maybe that one.
That Battleship blend he was talking about sounded like something that would be right up my wife's alley. She likes a mix of a medium and dark roast.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds like it'd be right up her alley. I'm kind of a wimp when it comes to coffee. I just want the caffeine. That's literally the only reason I drink coffee. I'm personally not a huge fan of the flavor of coffee. I just drink it because I need the caffeine to keep me going.
Well, while all that was going on with the interview, we have had some qualifying that has took place, and the trucks out here getting their warm-ups in,
Yep,
get
just
themselves
finishing
ready
up.
to get lined up right here. Yep, warm-up is in session. It is actually done as we speak, so that's why you saw, I believe that was Mark Dantuma's 57, I believe it was. He just completely disappeared because he got sent back to the pits. Because we're getting ready for the main finale, the main event of the evening, the Flaming Karma Racing League Truck Series. Navy Joe Coffee, and we're back at it, and here we go. Mason Foster starting on the front row with Vic Brown, number 96. Number 2 got a Ram. We do have Fords in this race, folks, just so you know.
Thank goodness.
They're here. Matthew Radford, Michael Whiting, they're going to be in that second row, 17 and 44. A couple of bow ties back there. Richie Joplin, good to see him up here running. Number 89, Ram, and Harley Barletta. Watch out for Harley Barletta. Been pretty good in the points so far this season. We'll see how Harley does here this evening at Charlotte. Right behind them, wouldn't you know it, the teammates, Robbie Adams and Nicholas Olazia. One that always puts a smile on your face when you end up saying Olazia. Both of the Rams, 8 and 3 teammates back there in row number 4. DJ Kidder, Bradley Berry, a Chevy and a Ram, be right there behind them, obviously in row number 5. Row 6 is where you're going to find a Ford. Hot damn, Kenny Rader, Chris Melton back there in row number 6. Right behind them, you're going to have Jeff Oakes and Mark Dantuma. We talked about him a second ago. Obviously, Mr. Frank Delator talked about him as well, Mark Dantuma. We'll see what happens with him. Alan Phillips are going to roll with the Dente. The number 77, and Daryl Klotz will be right behind him in row number 8. Row 9. That's where you got to find the likes of Corey Jones and Pete Dillon. Be right there behind them as well. And I believe rounded out the field, the last one, the 54 of Andrew Schuler. And obviously, Gerald Poole being the race director, he may be wanting to see if he can maybe throw one at Andrew Schuler. Actually, I don't believe Schuler gritted up. So if Schuler was in here, Jim, he might end up trying to throw him a black flag just for the hell of it for how the ARCA race finished. I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, why not? I mean, I'd take a shot at it anyway. You know how we are, folks. We always love to stir up any kind of trouble we can to make it interesting. Folks, light it up in the live chat. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, keep up with what's going on, because we're fixing to get rocking and rolling for 75 laps here tonight with the trucks.
We're going to crank it up.
Mason Foster, Vic Brown, you damn right we're going to crank it up. Main event of the evening. Let's get it on at Charlotte. Foster, Brown, they hit the line. Crank it up, folks. Flaming Karma Sunday night. That's where we want to be. Front four trying to get on out of here. Foster, Radford, Joplin, and Adams. Robbie Adams already up 3 spots right there. The number 8 Ram getting a little loose off of 2, but trying to hold ground with him. Foster outside. Here comes Radford in the 17 down to the inside battle for the lead.
Yeah, nice little move to the low side there. I'm not going to steal your run. I thought about it, though.
Ford.
No, that's you. I'm going to have to come up with my own. I've got to be original. I can't do that.
Oh, baby, still rolling. Still looking damn good at it. Is Radford trying to hold on. He actually losing some spots down there on the bottom side. Foster able to get away. Here comes Joplin. Here comes Adams. They're going to roll. Down in the cellar is where Radford is, and everybody riding the hot rod tickler line. They're going around him. Big Brown right there behind Radford as well. Radford slipping back a little bit, but you got to be careful though, Jim. I mean, we're going to see lap times plummet through the floor with just how worn out this track is. It's not hot. It's not. I mean, it's cold. It's 73 air, 77 track, but it doesn't matter. The track is still worn out. It's multi-groove. This is a beautiful. Good God, Ronnie Adams, hold on to that bad boy. Boys, he's gonna lose one.
Oh, he's crossing. Look at this. That's pretty decent save right there, man.
What a save. As you see, old Lazia looks like he is starting to slide on back just a little bit. Falls into the clutches of Jeff Oakes.
You just want
And
to say
others back here as well. Damn right. Makes you smile when you say it, Jim. It really does. I'm amazed he hasn't sent me a message yet.
I know.
In Discord. I figured he would have already sent me something one way or another. But like, you serious? Yeah, man, try it. Everybody at home, just for a second. It ain't going to cost you a damn dime. Just try it. Olazia. And watch you smile when you say it. I promise you, you will do it.
Oh my goodness! I'm sure somebody tried that, and the funny thing is, I just laugh and smile every time you say it.
Yeah,
because I know how it tickles you, which is
I get
completely
tickled about a lot
different
of
than the
things.
high side tickler line. That is completely different.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we could go with how I used to say it, but then I actually got busted for it. So I didn't. It wasn't copyright infringement. It was how I said it and what I said actually got me in a little bit of trouble. But anyway, that's a different story for a different day. As looks like Olazia back here still trying to roll. He's got Jeff Oakes trying to roll. Actually, no, that's Robbie Adams. Adams was up here at the front.
Yeah.
Kind of mixing it up, and now. Not bad. I mean, he ain't doing too hot now. Now he's starting to slide on back. He did have a hell of a run. He was sliding on up. He was making progress. And now he ain't doing a whole lot of good right now out of this one, Jimmy. Just sliding on back.
Hard right there. I don't know who that was. Somewhere around Michael Whiting. I think, let's see. It's a yellow truck right there. The 44. Yeah, that's Whiting. He was the one that was blinking a little bit. Hopefully that gets itself straightened out.
And Daryl Poole may be hollering at him on the, or over the race director chat, hollering at him, saying, look, boys, we need to ease up on that. Maybe for Michael Whiting, just hollering at him, look, that right there, it is a detriment. It really is. To these drivers, Jim, when you're blinking and you have all those issues. I mean, I know you do. I mean, broadcasting it kind of messes
I
up
hate it
a little
as a
bit
driver.
on it.
Oh
yeah,
we got contact right there. Adams just got into the back of the 17 there of Radford.
Yeah, there's Whiting. He's still blinking right there behind them as well.
I can't stand to drive around somebody blinking. Drives me absolutely insane.
Yeah, that's not good. I mean, it really is not good. It doesn't help.
Yeah, he's starting to drop down. He needs to it's time to take it to the back. It's time for them to park him, or not park him, but at least park him at the back of the field until he gets it squared away. Because, now he's starting to plummet down the results, which means he's blinking out for longer and longer. There he goes again, back down and back up. Yeah, race control is going to have to put him to the back of the field, I think. Or parking.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what their plan is with that, but
Yeah, you really hate that,
No,
to be
it's a
honest
wreck.
with you,
We're
Jim.
wrecking.
Oh, wow, Bradley Berry going around. 97 goes around right here on the backstretch.
pretty sure somebody else was involved in that.
Caution is out on the speedway. Let's see what's up with Bradley Berry. He is still parked right there. Damn.
Well, maybe it was just a solo incident. Let's see. Oh, I still got it on slow motion from trying to figure out who won the last race. Oh, nope. Came down across the nose of that white truck there.
Alan Phillips, but it actually, Jim, maybe play devil's advocate here as we usually do between me and you.
I got
Might
in
have been-
trouble for that last time. No, go ahead. No, I'm kidding. Go what?
Might have got pinched up into the wall a little bit. I mean, what do you think? Might have
Did
got
he?
pinched up there? Possibly.
All right, let's see.
Let's see. Phillips goes up, or Phillips comes down. I thought he pinched him up in the wall. I thought he really didn't have anywhere else to go.
No,
He comes down.
he just
Barry
came
comes
down
down.
on him.
Yeah, Barry wrecked himself pretty much.
Yeah. Hopefully he didn't do much damage to the, who was that you said he was involved with there?
Alan Phillips in the 77.
Oh, Phillips, yeah. Well, hopefully Phillips is okay. Did anybody pit? Oh, yeah, the whole lot of them pitted. Well, I mean, we are 15 laps in this race. So it's probably not a bad idea. Would you take tires here? Or
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
15 laps in an 80-lap race, you're going to take tires.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, just how wore out this place is, Jim. I mean, it'll wear them tires out, baby. It really will wear them tires out. So yeah, I mean, absolutely. I say
everybody did.
absolutely do it.
Everyone did. So you obviously would have made the right call there. I probably would have too. But I just again kind of doing the devil's advocate thing. What would you have done? So the only one truck, Mason Foster, the leader, decided not to pit.
I have no idea why.
That's probably not going to work out well for him.
I don't think it will neither, to be honest with you, Jim. I don't like that call. Really, I do not like that call with him staying out. Maybe, limited amount of tires, possibly. I mean, that could be an option, but I don't like that call. I really don't. I think it's going to put him in a bad spot here with everybody else in the field. And, with everybody on freshies right here, they're going to blow right by him. He's going to be literally, maybe he was thinking something. I'll be honest with you. I don't know what the hell he was thinking. That's just me. I would have went in. Yes. I mean, I go in, get you 4 freshies right here and send it, because nobody took, I don't believe anybody took 2 tires from what we're seeing. I think everybody was at least 14
did.
seconds. Yeah, every damn body. 15, 14, 16, whatever. Everybody takes 4 fresh tires and fills it up right here. Mason Foster, he wants a caution within the next 5 laps, because if he doesn't get one, he's going to be in a world of bad news, to be honest.
Well, how much is track position worth in these trucks at a place like Charlotte? How far will he drop? Because he's out front, will he, be able to maintain a top 10, top 5, top 10 position out of this, and then not, as everything kind of starts to balance out, or no?
I think he's going to be in worse shape than that. I think he's going to go outside the top 10. I mean, not right this second, by no means. It ain't gonna be right this second or nothing, but I guarantee you, it's gonna be it's gonna be a little bit quicker than you think. I mean, from what I can see and from what I've had experience with, yeah, this is gonna be it's gonna be bad for Foster. I can already tell. Green back out. See how they work it out. See how they get going right here. Who is going to survive? Who's going to make it right here? Foster able to jump out to a lead right here, but remember, everybody on freshies right here, Jim. We'll see.
Yeah, but at least he didn't spin the tires, which is the first step when you're on old tires. They're getting off on the restart and not spinning them. I mean, he's certainly going to lose a few spots, but, you know, see, he can arrow block a little bit like that right there. We all know how uh-oh, we got a caution right off the bat here. Oh, no.
Foster, yeah.
Here, well, look at this. It's your buddy.
Uh-oh. Not Olazia! No! I bet you he ain't smiling now. Ain't nobody gonna be smiling now for the Olazia campaign right now as he goes around. Makes contact, goes around, sends himself around. Game over for Nicholas Olazia.
I need to look at that a little bit. Let's see.
Let's see. Snap! Oh, he was loose.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he got there's a couple other trucks got tore up in that too. Daryl Klotz and Robbie Adams, it looked like.
Yeah, I mean, he gets loose, majorly loose right here, and just goes straight to the down to the inside. You can get majorly loose right there in that turn 3 area. Foster's got a pit. He's got a pit.
He ain't pitting. Oh, he did.
I was fixing to say, if he don't pick it, he's in deep trouble.
Well, a few other guys came with him to get fuel, so I mean, he's still going to end up probably being the last one off pit road because he's got to take tires, and none of those guys should, with the exception of the damaged truck potentially might be getting a little work done if they can save their fast repair. But that does throw a familiar name into the lead up here.
It damn sure does, Jim. And that will make it very interesting because Richie Joplin has joined the pate up here at the front. So,
with Harley Barletta right behind.
Wow. And Barletta, obviously, one of those guys we were talking about, Jim. We've talked about it before. High up on those points.
Let's look at the points real quick.
Yeah, because Barletta's been up there at the top for a good portion. He's actually tied with Melton, which Chris Melton way back there at the back of the field right now. So 2 series coming in tonight. Both series, ARCA and the trucks coming in with tied for the point leaders. D'Antomo, Whiting, Radford being the top 5, Vic Brown all the way down. The interesting driver that kind of blew my mind that he's not here is the guy that's in 7 points.
Yep.
Trevor Quisenberry.
Yeah, we love Trevor. Trevor's a 16-year-old kid that we ran into in another league, and I'll be straight with you. I'll be straight with the fans, and I don't care. I'll say it. They ran that kid out of that league because he was too fast for them.
They did.
Straight up ran him out of the league. I mean, and didn't even hide it. Just openly said it on the broadcast that he was not going to be around in the future because he was too fast and they couldn't catch him. And right? I mean, you were there. You heard it. You were there that night when it was said. And I mean, the kid is just as good a kid as you could ask for. You know, he's super nice guy, man, and super just polite and all the things. You know, and. We invited him over here when when we started doing this. This replaced that series. We left that series, and we're over here now. And we invited him to come on over. And he's fast. He's a good kid, but he is fast.
Damn fast is obviously Trevor Quisenberry. So unfortunate that he is not here this evening. That would made it very interesting, to say the least, to see what was going to happen out of that. But hey, it's what it is.
He's got a couple of drop rounds, so he can still, and he's going to win some races. There ain't no doubt about that.
Yeah, well, give him some time. Obviously, maybe something's going on. I mean, he is, like you said, he is 16 years old.
It is summer, so he could be on family vacation right now. But school's out.
Oh yeah,
it could be any of that stuff,
Yeah, it could be any of those reasons, obviously, and I don't blame him a bit out of that right there. I mean, like you said, some vacation. Hey, good eat vacation. Back at it, under green, Joplin with the lead with Harley Barletta sitting right there in the second spot. Remember, tied for that points coming into that with Milton. Milton way back there in 13th, trying to mix it up, trying to get what he can get, however he can get it. Joplin leading them. Barletta, Phillips, Brown, Redford, the top 5 going into 1.
Yeah, this is, Melton's way back there. And, of course, being a points leader, you just don't want to be running back there just too easy to get caught up in somebody else's messes. We see Harley Barletta taking it to the high side there, running that old Harry Gant line there, that high, wide, and handsome. Almost takes it off the wall there, but he's still holding on to it up there. I'm not a fan of the high line in Charlotte, I'm going to tell you. I will run it, but I like the high line in a lot of places, but Charlotte is not one of them for me.
It's not that bad, to be honest, Jim. I mean, I've run it up there on that outside. It's pretty good stuff.
I need room to wash up the track here, and that just doesn't give it to me.
Multiple ways you can get around Charlotte Motor Speedway, and Fleming Karma Racing League is showing you how to do it here tonight. Barletta able to get around Joplin. He's going to jump up here and grab a hold of that race lead and see if he can get on out of here. Barletta in the 31. He is trying to check out and get gone. Barletta still with the lead. Joplin now they're trying to make it a 2-horse race between the both of them. Joplin took a look down to the inside, not able to do it. He washes up a little bit. Alan Phillips right behind him. Vic Brown, Redford, all of them trying to latch on, figure something out. Still a long way to go right here. We're about a third of the way through this race. We still got a long way to go right here, Jim.
We do, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is still the early stages. We haven't even seen a full tire run yet. So, if we catch a green flag stretch in here, it's going to be fun to see what the tire drop off actually is in these trucks. Because you get that front tire, that front right a little worn, and then you get behind somebody and that truck starts pushing already, man. I tell you what, you can torch a right front in no time flat around this place.
You very much can, Jim. And these guys, obviously, they know that, and they're going to be watching that here tonight to make sure that they be very careful. Don't mess it up any way, shape, fashion, forward. Be careful. Don't burn that tire up. And try to make it last. That's going to be another thing, Jim, is how good can you take care of those tires? How long can you go? How long can you last? All that's going to be factored in with these guys, with how this race is going to play out, and where they're going to finish, and how this thing's going to be at the end of this race. I mean, a lot of things is going to play a factor into how this race is. Not just by the fastest truck. It's going to be about who can save the stuff and be able to make it all the way to the end.
Oh, yeah. If we get into some long runs here, you're going to have to save your tires and be strong at the end of the run. That's the problem I don't like about Mason Foster's strategy, where he didn't pit when everybody else did. But of course, as a leader, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. You pit and then several guys stay out, and it kind of works against you too. But the problem is now he's caught back here in all this dirty air, and it just the truck doesn't handle the same. These things are very, very aero sensitive, and he is back here now. You can see he's just scrambling, just trying to hold position, pick up a spot or two, and work his way back up. Whoa, somebody got off the wall hard there. I think it was that 30 truck. I think it was Oaks.
Yeah, Jeff Oaks in the 30 going up and hitting the outside potato wall, getting a little bit of that dirty air right there off Phillips in the 77. Work it, son. He's trying damnedest. He's trying all he can to work it. got to be careful though, Jim. One little flip, you throw yourself up into the outside retaining wall a little bit harder, maybe harder than what Oaks did right there. Put yourself in a detriment here in this race, and that's something you really don't want to do. You don't want to put yourself in that kind of situation.
It's funny, we talked about that in the ARCA race earlier. You talked about how coming off turn 2 was a problem tonight, and that's where Oaks got into the wall there, same place. You and I commented that, turn 4 was always a problem, the place that we had a problem around here, but for some reason it seems like turn 2 tonight is, coming off turn 2 is its own set of issues.
Very much, with these guys. Just so many issues these guys are having to deal with. It does seem like that turn 2 is a little bit iffy. Oaks now, maybe that outside lane might have helped him just a little bit right here.
Might have knocked the arrow in a little bit, and he's, like the old boys back used to do it, at Daytona, they would kick the arrow in just a little bit on them pit stops to pick up a 10th here or there.
Who knows? That is a damn good point.
I think that we are far enough along in these vehicles that they will react to something like that,
I think so too.
Look at this 3 wide here.
Like that.
Ooh. That did not work well for Foster at all. He got down on that apron, boy, and that thing almost cut loose on him right there. He hit that line and that
Damn, Joplin up into the outside retaining wall. Caution is out.
Damn, man.
That's going to stall the party right there, right off the bat. That will stall this party.
All right, I got to see what happened there.
See what happens with Joplin right here. Did Phillips get him? Yeah.
Yeah.
Joplin get himself.
They were both doing exactly the same thing, and Phillips had his nose there, and Joplin kind of just, are we going to disagree on that one, or are we going to agree on it?
Let's see. Phillips comes up. Looks like he comes up the racetrack.
He had his nose there. He had his nose there.
Yeah, I think Joplin wrecks himself, honestly. Bad as I got to say it.
Damn. Does that hurt to agree with me like that?
You have no idea.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, let me go back to live here.
Hell has froze over. I really think it has, Jim.
Clearly.
Hell has froze over. Me and Jim Cunningham agreeing on what's going on. How about that?
Yeah, well, I think we're also going to agree that it looks like every damn car on the track's about to pit.
Everybody coming down pit road, Jim.
Phillips got the bad end of that deal, too. He's got a meatball out of that. Joplin did not.
Yeah. Joplin actually, you're right. Joplin actually going to get away with this a little bit.
Certainly more than Phillips did. I tell you what, Mason Foster in that number 1 pit spot there just moved him up a few spots. He was trapped back there. We were watching him, laboring around in 7th, 8th in that area, and kind of struggling. Now after that pit cycle right there, he's now came out in 3rd place out of the pits because of that pit stall. That's the most underrated thing about qualifying up front, I think, man. Getting that pit stall where you can just kind of jump on it and jump out right quick, it makes such a difference over the course of a race.
Yeah, the only way that you get that particular spot, though, Jim, obviously is qualified on the pole. That's starting up there at the point. With the front spot up there, that's what you get. The closer folks, that's how it's always been. Granted, with iRacing, it's different than NASCAR. NASCAR's got their deal, and with how the pitting is, or the pit stop selections is in NASCAR. What they do is obviously, you know, you qualify on the pole, you have the option to pick whatever pit box you want. It does not matter. iRacing is different. Wherever you start at, or wherever you qualify at, that is the position that you get. You get that spot. So, you know, whoever gets the pole, they start in the very first pit box. Second, third, all the way back to 18 drivers, 18 drivers. Shooters watching, but 18 drivers here tonight with the Truck Series. So it does help out a lot where you qualify at. The only place really that doesn't really make a damn when you qualify is Daytona Talladega, because it really doesn't matter as far as your pit box goes. Because what's the odds you being able to, with the guys you're talking to in Discord, what's the odds with you being able to qualify right beside of them?
I mean, that's certainly true.
Yeah, I mean, you're not really going to be in that good
But
shape.
before
off
we
of
go
that
back
deal,
green
so.
here, I want to say what intrigued me there the most is when you started counting, you were like first, you get first, second, you get second. I was wondering if you were going to count us all the way to 18, and I was really curious if you were going to have to take your shoes and socks off to get to 18.
Well, I don't have any shoes or socks on right now.
Well, you were taking go back green here.
We had it all the way, baby. We wouldn't have to worry about a damn thing. Back at it, green flag. Back at it here tonight. Flaming Karma, Barletta up front. Foster there as well. Keep an eye on Chris Melton. Where is he? Remember, he is the one that is tied with Barletta for the point lead. So
Foster's truck stepped out on him. Did you see that?
it did, absolutely.
Thought we were about to have another one there for a second. By the way, Richie Joplin showed up in chat and said he owned up, that was his fault 100%, and he apologized to everyone.
Well, that is so nice of him.
Well, very rare that nowadays that people take blame for something that they actually caused, you know. It's good to see that.
You're absolutely right. I mean, Jim, we don't see that a lot. You don't see that a lot anymore.
Everybody's so quick to blame the other guy. You know, he should have knew I was going to come up the track. That was my line. And, you know, I mean, look, it is what it is, man. You know, guy's nose was there. You cut across it. It's racing. That's what happens.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, they look at it as, you know, well, I didn't do nothing wrong. Well, yeah, odds are you probably did.
That was that Alltel truck. Who is that? That was that Alltel truck just pounced off the wall there. The one running that kind of Ryan Newman paint scheme, Vic Brown.
Yeah, Vic Brown, absolutely. Bounces it off the wall.
He did. Let me see if I got let's see, this is probably not going to work because I'm thinking it might, so that's usually the first thing. There it is. You can see little scuff marks on there. That's what I wanted to see. You see somebody back there behind him scuffed it off the wall too. We left this camera on most of the night, and then it's on. I'm surprised they ain't got knocked off the truck yet. It's a good thing it's a virtual camera.
Vic Brown right there in behind, trying to roll with Mark Dantuma right here in front of him. Then you go to Foster. Foster got Radford behind
17.
Damn.
Radford just got a little loose there. Or tight or something. I just saw him wiggle. I don't actually know if it was a lighter, loose or tight situation. Damn, somebody's off the wall again. I think that was Radford too. They're pushing right now, man. They're driving the heck out of these trucks.
They are driving them a lot harder than what, honestly, I thought that they was going to be driving them, Jim. I mean, you think about it, the times have not really dropped from their best laps. So, obviously, they're not at 3/10, if that. So, you got a whole lot of that going on right now, so...
Yeah, some of them not even 3/10. Some of them 1 or 2/10. You know, I mean, they're pushing right now.
They are, and
They're also field is spreading out too. Look at this.
Yeah, Jim, that's what's got me at all this right here is we're watching these drivers, and a lot of this, you don't see a lot of this in league races, Jim. You really don't. And what I mean by that is you don't see this kind of racing. I've seen races at Charlotte, like it was caution after caution after caution. We're getting good green flag racing in with these guys, and they're putting it down. I better shut up because Foster almost wrecked himself right there on the left. Damn, it was close, almost to the right. That would have been game over.
The happiest guy in the field, if that wreck would have happened, was old Chris Melton back here running in this second pack. He would have been just thrilled to death to see old Harley Barletta caught up in one, I'm sure.
But, Jim, that's, if you think about that, and I want to ask you this. Have you ever been in a league race where you're racing, okay? Seriously. If you've ever been racing and you're, like, tied with somebody or you're real close with somebody on the point lead, and then you're just sitting there back there just praying like hell that they get caught up on a wreck. Have you ever been in that situation where you're just praying that they screw up so bad that you can help yourself to it?
Well, I'm going to say no twice. The first no is no, because I've never been good enough to be up that close in the points for that to matter. And second, no, I wouldn't. That's not who I am. As I want to beat somebody. I want to beat them on their best day, not because something happened to them.
I agree.
That's my old. I'm an old football player. I don't want to beat the guy who got a twisted ankle off the line and run over him. I want to run over him when he's fresh and strong. It's just we got a caution out on the track again. Oh Lord, look at this! I done it now. You ready?
What'd you do?
Melton.
No, you didn't. Damn, Chris Melton.
Oh man, I'm sorry. Oh God, and then he hits it again and just tore the hell out of it. Oh man.
Well,
yeah, so much for that.
What are you gonna say on Jim?
Sorry. He was okay there, but then this happened, and then boom! Jesus. Oh man, if I believed in jinxes, I would really feel bad, but I don't. But nevertheless, certainly unfortunate. All joking aside, horribly unfortunate for Melton. He clearly was not having the best night, or that was in his plan to stay out of all of the crap that was going to happen, and then to be there at the end, if that's what his plan was. But in all seriousness, though, if you look at him here, what happened was he got down on the apron. He got down on that apron right there. Here, let's look at it here. Did he get shoved down there? Oh, he did. He did. He got shoved down there.
Is that Olazia?
I think that was Olazia.
Oh, wow.
No, where is Olazia?
Jim, I think that was Olazia.
Man, that ain't gonna make Melton smile at all when he says it. Yep, that was Olazia. Yeah, that'll be one dude that can say it without smiling. I promise you that.
I guarantee it. Unfortunate pit stops have happened. Foster coming down pit road with the rest of everybody coming down. Jim, we're seeing what tires really mean.
Yeah.
To these old boys. We're pitting, and they're getting lucky. Every time we're getting a green or caution, pitting. So we're not really getting any green flag pit stops right here out of this.
No, and we're not getting to the end of a run on these tires either, because the fuel run on these trucks is about 30 laps. So we haven't had a 30 lap run yet. So we don't have any idea yet, what these trucks are going to handle like at the end of a fuel run. You get them all lighting the ass in from being out of fuel, worn out tires,
think you're going to get one, to be honest with you, Jim. I
No,
mean, you know, if
neither.
you're doing around 30 laps and you got 25 to go, so yeah, that pretty much killed it.
Joplin
So
just picked up the lucky dog there.
gets himself back on the lead lap.
Yeah, which he had a faster pair, so I mean, you know, in
Actually,
theory.
he's not going to be back on the lead lap. He's not back on the lead lap. He's 18 laps down.
Oh, I guess he. Oh yeah, he is way down, isn't he? Never mind. Well, he's one lap closer.
Yeah. He's one lap closer, so that helps.
So Melton would have gotten that. Well, of course, he was still in the lead lap. The only reason he's down now is because of the wreck. But interesting.
Very interesting.
So Olazia there got into the back of him and caused that mess for him. So at least takes the heat off me for the commentator's curse.
For now. For now, Jim. I guess it'll bail you out for now. But we'll see what happens. I mean, hell, I'm still eligible for it. Why not? I mean, I'm eligible.
I'm keeping my mouth shut from now on.
Well, you have that luxury. You're the producer. You can do that. I can't do that. So, back at it. Green flag back in the air. Foster trying to get on out of here. Dan Tuma right there in good position as well. He sits second. Still battling Barletta. He'll go back to third. Redford goes to fourth. Whiting fifth. Oaks, Adams, Brown, Olazia, and Corey Jones running the top 10 as they work their way down to 3. Look at the multiple groups. Couple middle, couple low. Couple even running the high side tickler line as well. Multiple grooves, what you can get at Charlotte. That's why the fans, that's why the drivers love it.
Yeah, I mean, everybody loves Charlotte. I mean, I would say even the people that don't love Charlotte don't hate it, you know. They just are kind of, whatever, you know. There are some people like that about Charlotte, but for the most part, most people love it.
Love this place. 25 or 23, now coming back this time, 22 laps to go. Foster up here at the front. Is exactly where he started at here in this race.
So we can go all the way to the end here.
I believe you are correct.
Yeah, no,
yes.
The fuel window is about 30 laps on this truck, so we can go all the way to the end here. Doesn't mean, obviously, if there's a caution, somebody ain't going to come get tires, but...
I think, you're absolutely right. I mean, maybe not right this moment. If something was to happen right this moment, but we get it down to about 10 to go, you damn right. You're going to see everybody, all 14 of them on lead laps coming in. We're getting fresh tires. We're going to send it, and we're going to carry on. That's exactly what I think is going to happen out of that, Jim. So, yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what's going to happen, but... working their way around. Now this time they hit the line. It'll be 20 laps to go. Worked their way going through 1 and 2. I mean, awesome stuff. Foster still runs. Barletta actually got the fastest lap of the race, 30.092 right now. Sitting in P2. Cantoma has got the hard charger right now. He's up 11 spots. Foster still ripping it. Down on the bottom side. Look at it. Hell yeah. Taz on the hood. That's the first time I saw that, Jim. That's my boy right there. Tasmanian Devil rocking on the hood of it.
He's got
Love
tires
it,
all
baby.
over the truck.
Honestly, I did not see that.
It's everywhere on the
see
truck.
it.
He's got him on the front fender, the back fender, the hood.
Well, excuse me. That's the first time I saw it, Jim. I apologize. Okay?
You could have showed that baby before you put him to bed tonight. You could have seen Taz.
He would have never made it. He would have never made it. Oh, man.
Yeah, look, got Taz all over the truck.
Tasmanian Devil rocking down the side of it. He is driving about as fast as Taz moves, getting where he's got to get. Gotta love it.
If you're
17
gonna battle
laps to
fast,
go.
somebody needs to have Speedy Gonzalez on there.
Well, somebody's got to be fast enough to catch him, though. If you're talking about somebody else putting Speedy Gonzalez on there, but right now, Foster, yeah, he would be the one like you were talking about with Speedy Gonzalez. Somebody just absolutely ripping it and rolling. Right now, as he's not rolling anymore, caution is out on the speedway. It looks like maybe Daryl Klotz, 41, possibly was the reason why we have a caution at this moment.
Let's see what happened here. Oh,
Damn, what?
yeah, but I'm not sure that was his fault. Somebody come off the wall there and hit him. What is that? That's not Olazia, isn't it? It is, huh?
Oh, Lord.
I tell you what, they're not going to enjoy saying his name tonight at all.
No, he's not going to get the love that he wanted out of this. I promise you.
Yeah, he bounced off the wall there and just took him out. Yeah, not Olazia's night.
No,
All right, you coming to get tires now? Looks like Foster did and Whiting did.
Yeah, Foster, Whiting, Olazia, obviously, with his issues a second ago, he goes in. Bradley Perry's going to go in as well.
I'm surprised that more guys didn't come in there.
I could see why not, but then again, I could see.
I mean, we still got 15 laps to go, man. That's
fresh tires is going to be a premium right here.
Yeah, and with 15 laps to go, you even got time to recover from back here where you just you're at and getting them.
Yeah.
Watch Mason Foster here, man. He might have just made the move of the race.
I think so. Honestly, I mean, I think he did. I mean, you got 10 lap fresher tires. Will it pay off? Will it not?
Well, in 15 laps, I think by the time we get through to the end of this race, I think it will pay off. I mean, there's still a lot of ground to move up through, but he's fast too, so it's not like just the tires to get in there. He's fast. But he is back here in Never Land, you never know what's going to happen back here.
Never ever land. Gotta love it. Absolutely love it. Getting themselves lined up right here, but that's the only problem, though, Jim. I mean, literally, that is the only problem that he has.
Yeah.
Is the distance that he's got to go out of this. I mean, he is literally mired back here in 10th place.
Well, distance-wise, he's going to be okay because there's a lot of lap cars on the track. So once it all lines up like this, he's not that far. But it's just, do you, like I said, it's Never Land. You just never know if you're going to get caught up in somebody's crap back here, especially at this point in the race, because people start racing harder and, dare I say, stupider sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, what else can you say? I mean, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And I mean, the closer it gets to the end of it, Jim, you know as well as I do, that's when it starts to get more crazier.
Yes.
As it gets down, with every lap, intensity picks up. It gets closer. It gets closer. And it gets closer. And it gets closer. It just seems like that's when all hell usually breaks loose, when it starts to get down closer and closer to the nitty gritty. That's when stuff starts to get crazy. That's when you start to see stupid stuff happen and all this and that and this and that. You just start to see that kind of stuff. So it will be interesting to say the least. With 14 now 13 to go, Barletta, Mark Dantuma, Radford, Oaks, Brown up here at the front. All eyes is going to be on that 96 back there with Mason Foster, already up 2 spots from where he restarted 10th. He's already up to 8th as Radford's going after Mark Dantoma for 2nd. They're chasing Harley Barletta in 3.
Well, them two staying side by side for too long is going to allow Barletta to just get out there with that clean air, and that's going to serve him well. Apparently, there's some opinions in chat that the 3 should be parked. Well, I mean, he has been the brunt of a couple of accidents tonight that were pretty much on him. I mean, I guess I could see that argument. Ooh, Foster down here on the bottom, but he is stuck behind that Altel truck. Big Brown. Side by side, he can't do much there. He doesn't need a lot of that in front of him.
No, he does not. He has got to go, go, go. I mean, he's got 11 lap fresh tires and everybody, but literally a rolling roadblock right here in front of him. Could take it 3 wide, might take it 3 wide. Thought about it. He gives a bump shot to Brown. Brown gets a shot in the keister. Here comes Whiting around the outside. And remember, he was blinking earlier on here this evening. Up top, though, Robbie Adams, or excuse me, Bradley. Up here as well. I mean, just so much. Yeah, actually, it is Robbie. Damn, I mean, all the 97, 8, and 3, they kind of look the same, but yeah, it is Robbie Adams.
Yeah, he just scuffed the wall. Oh, no, there you go. Mason Foster taken out in somebody else's mess.
Yep.
There it is. Never, never land. And he's got a meatball.
What heartbreak for the poles that are coming in and out.
No caution.
Dan Toma, though, down to the inside. Going to take a shot at Harley Barletta.
Oh, my gosh. Not only does he get screwed, but he gets screwed.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's the old 2-for-1 special for you there.
By a long shot. That 2-for-1 special is what he gets. Barletta now going to try to get him. We got the caution that comes out.
Yeah, and if race control is going to have anything to say about that, I think that's going to be a penalty because Foster brought that caution out by stopping on the track.
Wow. Boy.
So.
I mean, did he pull up on the racetrack? Did he pull up on the racetrack? That would be the ultimate question.
No, but you can't stop right here at the entrance to pit road and all.
He probably tried to coast it as long as he could.
You think?
I think he did. I mean, he's coasted, he's tried. You see the RPMs. I mean, he's keeping it down on the bottom of the racetrack. He's just trying to get the damn thing back pit road.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. All right. Well.
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
No,
I see where
you're right.
I'll
give him that as well. Either way, his night's done. Man. Yeah, I mean, I like I said, I jokingly said Never Never Land, but it really wasn't a joke. You know, sometimes you just don't want to be back there.
Talk about that broadcaster's curse.
No, there's no such thing as a broadcaster curse. I said I was going to keep my mouth shut, and I didn't.
Well, I got a comment now that you said that. When you said there's no such thing as broadcaster's curse, I got a comment about that, but I'm going to shut up. I'm not even going to say what I was thinking. Go
ahead, you can.
I'll call it BS. That's what I'm calling it. I was going to say the other word out of it.
Somebody said that he deserved a caution there after being screwed. He did get screwed, man. I was too busy focused on that. Let's go back and look at the actual incident. Where is the incident? Did we get a chance to catch the incident even? No.
Oh, we saw it.
Well, I know, but I meant I wanted to.
It was very unfortunate. It was him and Adams. I think it was him and Adams that got into it, the 8.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see where it happened at.
It was middleway, or you're talking about the lap.
Yeah, I'm looking on the thing here.
I'd say about 2 laps prior to the caution coming out, and it'd be middle way down the back. Is about when it happened.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not showing me anything. Let's see, here it is, I think.
Yeah, try lap 60,
There it is,
61,
right here.
somewhere in that range. There it is. Or 65, might have been.
Well,
I tried to do all that math, Jim. I have my, I was
shoes-
counting on my toes and
yeah,
everything,
well, you
trying
had
to
your
get
shoes and socks
lined
off,
up.
but the problem is you needed your wife and the baby in there to get that high.
Well, yeah, when you get up here in the 60s, it happens. I think it was right here. Watch right here. Yeah,
Oh,
Adams just
yeah.
slips loose, comes down, and damn. I mean, he nails
Oh,
the
yeah, he
out
crushed
the
him.
inside retaining wall. He nailed it very, very hard. And
Yeah.
you hate to see that for Foster, especially with the race that he was having. But he took a gamble. He took a gamble, Jim, and racing has got a lot to do with gambling.
Sure. I
On,
mean,
yeah.
we were calling him a genius, and then, that's how it goes. If that doesn't happen to him and he doesn't get stuck behind that too wide deal, he rockets up to the front and probably wins this race.
100% agree. Back at it. Green flag in the air. 5 laps to go. 4 fingers and a thumb for Harley Barletta, rock and rolling. Oaks right here behind him as well. Dark Knight rises, by God. Come on, Batman. Get up here and mix it up with Barletta. Whiting sitting in 3rd. Kidder in 4th. And Matthew Radford, now he'll go to 4th. He'll go around Kidder, kick him back to 5th. Bradley Berry trying to mix it up. Jeff Oaks down to the inside, coming with 4 laps to go. He's going to challenge Barletta for the race lead.
Barletta tried to slide down there and arrow block him, and we got the 44s in trouble.
Damn, he got tagged up into the wall. Radford gets involved as well. 32 of Kidder involved as well. Radford goes around, and we're going to have overtime, Jim.
Yeah, we sure are.
Lord have mercy.
That was a big one right there. That turned into, you can see it coming.
It was bound to happen, and what night it did. Garth Brooks, love mama, by God. Joplin gets involved as well.
Yeah, let's see.
I got a feeling a lot of these drivers, Jim, is going to have to light it up with some Navy Joe coffee over the hangover that they're going to have to deal with some of the accidents that's happened here tonight with the Truck Series.
I'll tell you,
It's
I
been a
really
hangover for these
wasn't
guys.
expecting this. Robbie Adams has got a black flag. Not sure what that is. Whoops, I clicked off the wreck, though. All right, let's just roll.
Watch up the road. Watch up the road up there with the 44. 44 of Whiting right up here. Yeah, this is where all hell breaks loose. Watch him. He goes
hit
left.
the wall.
Radford comes right here. I think Radford sends it. No, Whiting gets sideways.
Mhm.
He snaps loose. Radford might have old schooled it and took the air off of Whiting's spoiler, knocks him sideways. He goes out down into Bradley Berry. 32 of Kenner, innocent bystander. Vic Brown's just hoping to God he can find something to happen. Radford goes around. He gets tagged.
Olazia
Goes around as well.
Olazia dumped our boy Richie Joplin.
Yep. And Vic Brown, we saw that too. Vic Brown just kind of very quietly snaked that number 2 through there.
He did snake through there.
Very quietly did Vic Brown get through there. Got to give him a whole lot of props out of that to be patient out of this as well. Well, obviously, we're going to overtime. That's what it's looking like. And, Jim, you know how it is. And for everybody at home that doesn't know how the overtime rules go, basically, we will double them up. We will take the green flag. We're going to race all the way back and hope like hell we get to the white flag. If we do not get to the white flag and a caution comes out, we'll re-rack them, we'll restack them and do it again. But if they make it back to the white flag, every damn one of them could wreck. First one back to the line wins the race.
I'm waiting to see something like that happen where they got to limp them back to the line to win one. But no, I think we're going to be all right here.
Hey, no joke, Jim. I actually called a race. It was a couple of years ago where they had one at Talladega and the whole damn field wrecked, and they were spinning out trying to get the cars straightened out. I think there was only 10 of them left. I mean, it started out with about 30, 35 cars, and they had 10 of them left because about everybody had wrecked out because they had a big one, and 10 of them was at the end of it, and then the leaders wrecked, and the whole damn 10 cars that was out there, there was a couple of them that was laps down after they got repairs, but they wrecked coming off, going through 1 and 2, I think it was, and all 10 of them got caught up in a wreck. And you see guys smoking and trying to get damn cars back up to speed, just trying to get back to the line.
That would have been fun, I have to say.
The guy that got third actually had a meatball flag, and he didn't even get third. That was the bad part. The guy that got third in that race had a meatball flag, but because he had the penalty for the meatball flag, he got relegated to 10th. So that was unfortunate.
I thought you could finish a race with a meatball flag and not lose any positions, as long as you hadn't surpassed the 3 laps to serve it.
I think you still got the penalty on it.
Interesting.
Really? Yeah, I think you still have that penalty. If I'm wrong out there, light it up in the live chat. But
in road racing, that's definitely not the case, because I just had one this past season in one of my leagues where the leader and another guy crashed coming to the checkered flag, and the leader got a black flag out of it, and the second place guy got a meatball, and the meatball guy won because he didn't get penalized and the black flag did.
Well, maybe that guy got a black flag because he was the one that actually started the accident, the one I was talking about.
Maybe. Right. Yep.
Here we go. Double wide. They get going through 1 and 2. Barletta trying to get on out of here. Jeff Oaks trying to roll as well. Dantoma for second. Barletta still with a race lead. It worked their way through 3 and 4, Oaks. Hell of a run on the outside lane. Spectacular line, he's there. Door banging. Damn near looking 3 wide. Dantoma not able to get there. White flag bell lap on the main event of the evening. Flaming Karma Truck Series. Navy Joe Coffee. This is what we're looking for. Jeff Oaks around the outside. Barletta stuck by himself. Here comes Mark Dantoma down to the inside. Barletta's going to go from first to third, but will he be able to ride it? Riding the outside line. Here comes Bradley Berry out of nowhere, but off turn 4. Jeff Oaks, Dark Knight rises again, son, and battle for third. Door banging at the line. Barletta got Bradley Berry. Dantoma finishes in the sandwich meat position. Jeff Oaks gets the win here tonight at Charlotte in a thriller. What a race.
Yeah, I tell you what cost Barletta that race there was he chose to block Dantuma on the bottom. He came down and blocked Dantuma, and when he did, that allowed Jeff Oaks to do that high side around him and got him. Let's look at that real quick where everybody's finishing up out there. Look, see, he slid down there to block the low side, and it was too late. Oaks got up on the side of him.
Yeah, a little door banging never hurt anybody. That was coming to the white flag. And Jeff Oaks rides it up here. They get a little close, damn near a little bit more door banging, but that's hard racing. Oaks around the outside, and then Dantoma just caught Barletta sleeping. Barletta had no choice, slides right up the hill. Dantoma will slide by down the inside. And watch Bradley Berry come out of damn nowhere. Just send it, son. On the inside, took a shot. And watch this. I mean, just right at the end. Bam! A little bit of door banging, but wasn't able to slow Barletta down slow enough.
That was quite a finish there, man.
What a race. What a race. 2 banger of races.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, what a finish in both of these races.
Well, that thing there, that finish was pathetic, man. That was a whole 0.2 of a second. I mean, you know, what is that? That's nothing, man. We done seen four zeros tonight. No, that was a lot of fun right there. And your boy Batman got you. You're going to be able to go on about Batman now. You're going to have fun.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, the trucks did have a tall task to go up against photo finish that we had for the ARCA race earlier tonight. But damn it all, they still made it work. 77 laps, 112 miles, four green flag lead changes, 7 total cautions, 21 total laps, 4 green flag lead changes between 4 different drivers. Jeff Oakes, how about this? He got the hard charger. Dan Toma was up 12 spots as well, but Oakes beat him out for it because he won the race. Hardy Barletta leading the most laps. Jeff Oakes got the fastest lap of the race as well. Mason Foster having a night that he would love to forget, but he still got the pole award when it was all said and done. Jeff Oakes, Mark Dantoma, Harley Barletta podium finishers. We'll talk to those guys here in just a second. Bradley Berry ends up finishing 4th after damn near doing all he could do. If he just threw Barletta on the wall, he would have got 3rd, but he couldn't do it. He gets 4th with DJ Kidder getting 5th. Nicholas Olazia, some of you out there in the live chat talking about he needs to be parked. Well, let us know how mad you are about this one. He comes home with 6th out of all that. Vic Brown will get 7th. Obviously, Kenny Rader will get 8th. Matthew Radford, he was spun around backwards at one point. He still comes home with 9th. And Corey Jones is going to round out the top 10 with Michael Whiting finishing at 11th, with Robbie Adams in 12th. Richie Joplin still gets a 13th out of it here tonight. Mason Foster, what could have been for the 96. He gets 14th here tonight with Pete Dillon in 15th. Daryl Klotz will get 16th. Chris Melton pretty much lost the point lead after tonight. Gets 17th after Barletta gets 3rd. And Alan Phillips, 18 drivers here tonight. And Drew Schuler just wanted to stick around and watch the show. Probably scared of Gerald Poole giving him a black flag. Well, let's go ahead. I had to do it. Jeff Oakes, we'll bring him on up here in the broadcast booth. Jeff Oakes gets the win. Jeff, I got to say it. The Dark Knight rises again, son. He gets him a win here tonight at Charlotte. Jeff, buddy, congratulations on the win. Tell us about that little last lap duel that you had going on right there with Barletta and Dantoma.
Yeah, well, that was probably the most fun I had with my clothes on all weekend during them last 2 laps. So, it was pretty... I've done them guys, like, I don't remember Charlotte ever, it was slick and just tight racing tonight, and I didn't get any practice in or anything like that, but I just didn't remember Charlotte being like that. And it was a blast. A lot of good racing up front there, them top 6-7 guys. It was pretty clean and respectful, so it was a lot of fun. And yeah, that last lap there, I knew after that previous caution there that the way he was holding on the outside, I knew I think I had a little more speed than him, but on the inside it was hard to pass. So I just knew going into that next restart, I had to do everything I could do to get to his outside. And when he went down to block Mark, it allowed me just to send it in 3 and 4, and I had a hell of a run coming there, and I wasn't lifting. So and everything worked out. That was a lot of fun. Should have been a lot of fun for you guys to call.
It was. In fact, yeah, that was definitely the key moment. He slid down and chose to block Dantoma instead of you, and that gave you the opening that you needed, and you sure took advantage of it. So, yeah, congratulations. Yeah. Good run tonight.
Appreciate it. Thank you, fellas. And, I was thinking after last time we talked, you asked me if I had a favorite, like Batman, and I'm actually I live an hour north of Pittsburgh, so if I had to say any of them, I guess it would be The Dark Knight Rises, I guess, just because it's so local.
Hot damn, that's my boy right there, Jeff Oakes. I love it, baby. That's honestly, I think that's the best one, other than the new Batman that come out recently. I like that one. That was good, but Dark Knight Rises, that's my boy right there. I love that one right there. Jeff Oakes, you get the win here tonight, buddy. Congratulations on the win. Appreciate your time. You got any sponsors you want to thank?
Yeah, thanks, fellas. Shout out to Young Slate Roofing. Also shout out to my teammates and my wife, who puts up with me doing this and supports me for the most part. So, and you guys,
for the most part,
puts everything on. There's only a couple of days a year that she don't, so it's all good.
As long as it ain't on an anniversary or a birthday, I think you're gonna be all right. You won't have nothing.
You pretty much nailed them. You pretty much nailed them.
Jeff Oaks gets the win here tonight, buddy. Jeff, buddy, congratulations on the win. Appreciate your time. We'll see you next
Thanks,
week.
fellas. Have a good one.
That was Jeff Oaks. Honestly, Jim, that could be one of the more popular drivers in the field, just because of how that. I mean, literally that's the most fun he had this week with his pants on. You can't beat that. You cannot beat that right there. That is stuff literally writes itself. Mark Dantoma coming in with a P2 here tonight. He was up 12 spots as well. He would have got the hard charge award had Jeff Oaks not won the damn race, but he still gets second. Mark, buddy, congratulations on P2. Tell us about that battle right there with you and Barletta and Oaks. I mean, is there anything else you could have done to maybe get the win?
Not really. This Navy Joe Coffee Company Dodge Ram was hauling anchor, but Jeff just had me covered that I needed another lap, I think. And I might have had a chance, but the only other option would have been to punt them, and I'm not going to do that. Those guys raced me too clean.
Yeah, you got to drop the. Sometimes you got to lay the boot to somebody. You know, it happens. No, you honestly though, when Barletta came down there to block you and put a little aero block on you, that certainly opened it up for Oaks around the outside there, and obviously took a little bit of your momentum away. Although you ended up getting back by him before you got back to the checkered flag, so you did end up getting second out of it. But if he'd have chose to go up and block Oaks, I think you might have had a shot to win this race.
Yeah, I had a little bit of a tire advantage on them. It wasn't much, but it was enough that I had a little more grip on that bottom. And so he was more concerned with that than Jeff going around the top side. So made for great racing there at the end, though. So can't complain.
No, I have to say we had two hellacious finishes tonight. It's bad when the race that was won by 0.2 of a second is blown out of the water by quad zero finish. I've never even seen that, but two fantastic races tonight. Charlotte always produces, doesn't it?
Yeah, this track is just awesome for good pack racing, good challenges up front, and good finishes.
What damn sure did tonight, Mark Dantoma coming home with a P2 here tonight. Mark, buddy, congratulations on the finish. Appreciate your time. You got any sponsors, any shout outs that you want to thank?
Yeah, just obviously Navy Joe Coffee for sponsoring me these past couple seasons. Obviously, Holmes and Wisely Attorneys at Law, Premier Power Washing of West Michigan, and Parrot Polish. Thank you for everything they do for me. And thank you guys, for an awesome broadcast. I really enjoy it.
We appreciate that. Mark Dantoma comes home with P2 here tonight. We'll see what he can do at Viva Las Vegas, see if he can roll the dice and not crap out. Mark Dantoma, congratulations on the finish. Appreciate your time. We'll see you then.
Thank you.
That was Mark Dantoma comes home with the P2 here tonight. Now we'll go to Harley Barletta. Harley, buddy, you come home with a P3 here tonight. I got to ask, and I'm just going to be blunt, what the hell went wrong? You had the lead at the line, and then all of a sudden you come home with third. I mean, what happened right there?
I mean, I had older tires, and I saw Mark coming, but when he dove that far to the bottom, I didn't expect him, and I missed the block. If I had gotten that block, we might have gotten away with second because, I don't know, they was both fast, and I had no tires left.
Yeah, you were at a bit of a disadvantage on tires, but Oaks was also on the same tires I think you were.
He snuck up on the top on me.
Well, when you slid down to block with Dantuma, that's when he got that run up there, and he was just able to get where you couldn't block him. You almost had him, because you started to go up to block him, but then you realized he was right there on your back quarter panel, and you backed off.
Yeah, I wish I pitted with Mark. That was the move. I didn't expect the cautions. I thought we were gonna go green, and that kind of screwed me. But hey, I'll take a top 3. With good points day too. I think we got a lot of bonus points today. So I'm
your closest competitor did not have a day to speak of.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I don't actually know what happened, but I heard he wrecked out like real early.
Yeah, he's finished 17th, second to last in the field.
Oh darn, that's a bummer.
Yeah, tough day for him for sure.
Yeah, big time. It was a good night tonight.
Take it and run with it. Harley Barletta comes home with a P3 here tonight. Harley, buddy, congratulations on the finish. Appreciate your time. Have you got any sponsors, any shout-outs that you want to thank?
Yeah, big shout out to Flamin' Karma, Navy Joe Coffee, Motormouth. You guys do a great job. Put on a great broadcast. It's very entertaining. We all love it.
Thank you very much for
We'd
that.
love to hear
Harley
that.
Well, I always love to hear that. Harley Barletta gets third here tonight. Harley, buddy, congratulations on the finish. Appreciate your time. We'll see you in Viva Las Vegas next week.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good night.
Motormouth Broadcasting, the most fun you can have with your clothes on.
We're going to say that now?
I don't know.
Jim, buddy, it's a good tonight. You had two hellacious races, two crazy finishes. Your final take on a good one here tonight. Always a pleasure. This is one of the funner. This is one of the best series that I call each and every week. I mean, you absolutely love this, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen. Your final take, buddy.
I mean, what can you say? You don't need to say anything. The racing on track spoke for itself tonight. I mean, those two finishes, the some of the crazy action that we got in between, and just that first race finish. I mean, you may never see another one like that. I want to dig into the numbers and see exactly how close that really was. I want to go past the 3 zeros behind the dot and see where it ended up. Because that was,
Can you do that?
yeah, you can take it out to like 5 or 6 places. I think I'm dying to find out what it really was, because I've never seen one that was all zeros before. I've seen one that was 001, 0.001, but I've never seen one that was 0.000. So, that was crazy fun. I enjoyed that. So good night. Yeah, it was welcome back to me, man. I've been gone for a couple of weeks, and I come back for this. Can't beat it.
Come back to, pretty damn good time. You came back right there, Jim. When you're here, we always see some killer racing, so it's always a pleasure with you working here with Motormouth Broadcasting. Always a fun time, and we're always getting to shoot the bull and everything else. What a race. You can't say nothing else about it. You had a photo finish and a bar burner down for the Truck Series. How's it going to turn out when we go to Las Vegas next week? Only time will tell. But, folks, that is going to do it for this broadcast here on Motormouth Broadcasting. Got to thank all the sponsors. Main one, obviously, Navy Joe Coffee Company. Go over to navyjoe.coffee. Make sure you get with them. That's the website. Once again, navyjoe.coffee. Frank Delator and everybody over there with Navy Joe, thank you very much to them for their sponsorship here with Flamin' Karma Racing. Obviously, alloy wheel repair specialist of the upstate, Greenville, South Carolina, and obviously Country Creations LLC. Thank you very much to them as well. And obviously Roasted Record Digital Race Engineer for what they do over here with Motormouth Broadcast, and all the great sponsors that are a part of this channel and this great race league of what we call Flamin' Karma Sunday Night Doubleheader Series. Shout out to the drivers. Damn. That's all I want to say. Damn, what a race. I mean, you can't beat it. Fans, y'all coming out in numbers. We love it. Let us know, seriously, each and every Sunday night, let us know what you're thinking. If you call down a driver, call them out. Don't hide it. Let it fly, baby. Each and every one of you. Love the fans. Make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe. Gerald Poole, thank him very much for allowing us to come in here Sunday nights, be ourselves, entertain you, the fans, and also Jim for allowing me to be a part of this as well. It is a blessing to do this each and every Sunday night. For my co-commentator and the owner of Motormouth Broadcasting and also produced it here tonight, Mr. Big Jim Cunningham, on the redneck announcer Jake Reeves, said as I always say, be safe, be kind, be fast. Oh, baby, it's going to be good. Viva Las Vegas. I'm going to have to bring my money one way or another. However I can bring the money, whether or not I can make it, we will see what happens next Sunday night. Rolling the dice, throwing it around on the roulette wheel, however we can do it. It's going to be a good one when we go to Las Vegas. Flamin' Karma Racing Doubleheader. That's where we're at next Sunday night. Motormouth Broadcasting, where legends are created, one turn at a time. God bless y'all. We'll see you next Sunday night. Bye for now.